Yes, guys. Hello. We're live. Ed, how are you?
And well, thanks. Yeah, I'm very much looking forward to this weekend. I'm getting the train up to Newcastle tonight, probably, to go to the game tomorrow. And looking forward to this Liverpool-Watford game as well. I
I
have
can't...
not captained Salah.
Oh, I can't wait to talk more about Newcastle and Liverpool and Watford, of course. How is everyone doing? Good afternoon. This is a Scoutcast Matchday watch-along. Now, we've been doing these all season. We did them last season. And I'm loving the early games, the first game of the game week, because we can not only talk about, of course, Watford Liverpool, but we're going to have team news for the 3 o'clock games. Yes, we are. That's fun. Very fun, because Man City are in there. We're going to be able to talk about the 9 other games that are coming up this weekend. So, loving the first game. Hope you guys are with us. Do ask questions in the chat. Look forward to hopefully you being with us for the next couple of hours, because we've got a cracking game as well, Ed. I mean, Watford, new boss Ranieri, new formation. You can see my best attempts at the formation on screen. No idea who's going to play and where. Liverpool team a little bit easier, and you'll notice I've gone Firmino a little bit deeper, because I hate the way we see Firmino, Salah and Mane all in the same line. They don't play in the same line, do they? Firmino's a false 9, he drops deep. Let us know what you think to that. But what are you thinking, Ed, today? Because I know you haven't captained Salah, and I know why, and we'll get to that in a minute, but are you slightly bricking it? Because I'm bricking it, and I don't own Trent Alexander-Arnold. That's a tough one for me.
Yeah, I've got Salah and I've got Trent. Haven't captained either of them. This is the sort of game, isn't it, where when a new manager comes in, it's the sort of game where anything can happen. Like, I could see Watford scraping a draw. I could see Liverpool annihilating them, and I could see Watford winning like they did last year against Liverpool, or 2 years ago, whenever it was, when Sarr got 2 goals, I think. Yeah. So anything could happen. It's interesting to see. I always found it quite surprising that Sissoko was played a bit further forward under the last manager, and it looks like he's dropped back, which I think is probably good for them. Yeah, be an interesting game to watch. Jota's not playing as he is Firmino. So, I mean, and your sort of formation attempt, well done. I mean, last time I was on with you, you put Marcus Alonso front striker forward left, and Reece James forward right. So, so well done. It looks like you've done a bit better this time.
I did. Chelsea in their back 3, many will on a graphic have Alonso and Reece James in a back 5, and I was like, not having that. Alonso's a wide forward. So I put him there. Like, if you look at the touch maps, I put him there. So yeah, we're very excited to bring this stream. What's your prediction though? Because I know you said you don't know what's going to happen, and I'm with you. You could see anything. But I do think the bookies' odds, if you were to go by them, for example, would favour a big Liverpool win. So I think Watford might get a goal because it's the new manager, it's home, it'll be packed at Vicarage Road. I want to see where Sarr's playing. I'd love to see Sarr down the middle, but I think he is going to be wide where I've put him. But I think I could see 3-1 Liverpool, maybe 2-1 Liverpool. But I think it might be close in the first half, and then I could see Watford needing a goal second half, and then Liverpool, on the counter. Liverpool more dangerous than anyone in the league, right?
Yeah, I mean, that's very similar to what I was going to say. I could see this being 0-0 at half time, and then Liverpool just breaking through at overtime, maybe 2-0, 3-0. That's what I reckon. Will Watford get a goal? Yeah, maybe Watford will get a goal. But I think Liverpool, if they don't win this, will be very disappointed, won't they? So they should win this.
Yeah, I think so. Guys in the chat, loving that you're with us. Scander's with us. He says good evening. Where in the world are you, Scander? It's good afternoon for us. We're just past midday in the UK, but I'm guessing you're somewhere east.
Can we just say what Scander's saying? He said, "Good evening, Ed. With all due respect, what is that team?" Because I posted my team. Maybe we'll get onto this, but I posted my team on Twitter. It's not that bad, apart from maybe the one major decision. But we can talk about that in a bit.
Yeah, let's talk about your team in the next couple of minutes, then, because I'm keen. I've not seen your team yet. Taz says, Gianni and Ed, my favourite pair in FPL. Do you know what, Taz? That is lovely of you to say. Thank you.
That is lovely.
If you like what you're seeing here, you can always catch me on Scout. I do a team reveal every week. I do one of these each week. But if you want Ed and I together on the regular, then can you see in the chat, if you scroll up about 10 comments, the Fantasy Football Social has said hello. The Fantasy Football Social says just coming. Well, that is Ed and my YouTube page. So just comment again, give that a follow, and you can see our weekly pods. Talk to me about your team then, Ed. What have you done? What have you done?
Look, fantasy football's about fun, yeah? And I've had a pretty poor start to the season. I went without... I did actually try this season, and there was 2 major things that went wrong for me very early. I captained Tony on the first game week when I was at Fest. We've talked about that. Let's not talk about it again. Error. And it was compounded by the fact...
I've just seen what you've done. Oh, no, you haven't. No, you haven't.
Wait,
Oh, God. I'm not going to say.
Everyone calm down.
Oh.
Listen, okay. So it's about fun, right? I didn't captain Tony. That went wrong. It was compounded that Fernandes got a hat trick and that Salah got 2 goals, whatever it was. Then I didn't have Antonio and Benrahma. Okay, so it's just falling down the table. I thought, okay, right. And then I was making wise decisions with captains, I thought, but just getting them wrong each week. Just whatever. Then Newcastle United, my club, I've supported them my whole life, get taken over by. We're richer than all of you now, right? It's incredible. There's some moral questions that I've talked about as well. I take them seriously, but forget that. Amazing. And I captained that. I was going to captain. I tweeted that I was going to captain Alan Saint-Maximin on Heisenberg, FPL Heisenberg, if you know him, on his thing, and he called me a chicken and said I wouldn't do it. So I doubled down, guys, and I triple captained Alan Saint-Maximin. I'm going to the game. It's the start of a new era. Alan Saint-Maximin's going to run rings around that Tottenham defence. He's probably going to score maybe 6 or 7 goals. So I think it's probably quite a wise decision.
Triple captain Saint-Maximin. Fair play. Ed's got nothing to lose. There's nuclear atoms. Yeah, you're right. But, shakalaka.
Apart from my dignity and respect.
That's gone already. Shakalaka
and that's gone. That went years ago.
It's a fantasy football social watch along. Yeah, you're right. I guess it is. Just on a bigger, better platform.
On a bigger platform, not better.
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, Scout are our friends at Fantasy Football Social, and we're very fortunate to have them on board as partners.
We are.
Who are you going to the game with, Ed? Because I was delighted to get your call yesterday, and then I got home and thought, I spoke to the wife, and I just thought, maybe not. It's a bit too far.
I was going to go with my dad and my. I was going to go with my dad and my brother. He's got COVID, right? He's fine, but he has to, can't go to the game. So, and then my brother Tom is in London, and he can't get up. It's like too far. So I was like, I've got 2 tickets. I'm going. I've got 2 tickets. Who can I invite? And the first people I was like, get the Fest team up. So I invited Mark Southerns and Gianni. Mark's got a family
that
thing.
Is a long way for Mark to travel, isn't it?
Yeah, I know.
He's down on the south coast.
I know. I thought it was a long shot. But he's so he can make it because of family stuff. And then you were like, maybe let me talk to my wife. And then you were like, I'm sorry, it's too far. I just don't think I'm up for driving 8 hours.
I was up for driving 8 hours if we were going today. I was thinking we could do the stream and then we could go at I could leave at 2:30, listen to the 3 o'clock games in the car. And I love listening to some games on the radio, especially when there's multiple kickoffs.
Radio commentary is the way to consume football in my mind. But anyway, carry on.
Other than these watch-alongs.
And
then I was like, we'll get to Newcastle, go out in Newcastle, have some beers. I mean, I last went to Newcastle on a stag do. I have very fond memories. And then you kind of let me down with that, and I just thought,
sorry.
No,
I'm doing a degree at the moment as well as my job and everything, and I've got lectures on Monday in Liverpool, so I just have to get back for that, and it would just be a nightmare. So I am going tonight now. But I'm getting a train, but I wouldn't get there till about midnight. I'm not going to get there till about midnight. So
who are you going with?
So 2 friends from home, my friends Chris and Michael, who are both going to come to the next fest.
And they're friends from North Wales or from?
No, Northeast.
So
they're already up there. Yeah.
Wicked, love that, mate. Well, enjoy yourself.
Yeah. Thank you. It's going to be fantastic watching Alan Saint-Maximin score a hat trick. So great.
Absolutely, it will be.
Yeah.
I hope he performs for you. I mean, using a triple captain on a single game week for a team 19th in the league.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but look, that's what I considered. So I was there. It was captain on Saint-Maximin, and then I thought, should I just put it on Salah? And then I was like, it's just come on. I'm not like in the top million even at the moment. It's just boring. If I captain Salah, I'll just get no movement because if he does well, he does well. If he doesn't, he doesn't. So just boring. So I'm gonna. And then I was like, should I triple captain or should I wait for a double game week when we've got Mbappe in January? I could then captain Mbappe against Norwich and West Ham or something. No, I just thought, you know what? Life is for these moments. I'm going to the game. It's the start of a new era, and I did it.
I love that.
And I won't hear anyone call me a moron, although they all are, and that's probably right. But hey, let's do it.
So guys in the chat, let us know who you've captained if it's not Salah, because otherwise we're going to get streams of comments saying Salah. So if you've gone against Salah this week, and I'm guessing there's 186 people watching, I'm guessing 175 of you have captained Salah, probably, because you lot watching, you're not casuals. You're not Ed Gray. I think you've probably. Yeah, you would never dream of.
The thing is, there's this funny term, isn't there? Casual. I'm not a casual. I talk about FPL all the time. I love it, right? So I'm not a casual, I'm an idiot.
Yeah.
So there's a difference. There's a casual is they don't really know what they're doing and they forget to put their team on and they don't think about it. And
you're
yada,
an
yada,
enthusiast.
yada.
You're not casual.
I'm an enthusiastic idiot. Yeah, that's what I am. That's the term I'd like to be known as, please. Thanks.
Excellent. Hashtag play your own game, says Gwiz. Love that. And you're quite right, Gwiz. Nuclear Atom says, did Gianni get the call up for the Newcastle tickets? I did. He did offer me one, and
he was. I think he's saying, were you even ever a consideration, or was I just stringing you along? Yes, I did genuinely invite him.
Oh, we've got some great comments. Right. Good job, guys. You never disappoint. Velin, Mahrez captain, Linus, Aubameyang captain. Do you know what? Mahrez captain, not a bad shout. One of my best mates, Toby, who I wrote the book with, he's captain Mahrez this week, or he might be lying to me as a bit of a mind game. He said he did. Cancelo captain, says Caleb. No way, Martin. You haven't, have you? Martin Keenan, have you really captained Shane Duffy? I know he's got Norwich, and I know he's great in the air, and Norwich are poor in the air, but that is a big call. Gianni hasn't. I
like it. Trent. I love it.
Gianni hasn't got Trent. You're quite right. Guys, if you want to
I've got Trent, Gianni. Even I've got him.
If you want to know how Ed gets on with his triple captain and you want his reaction, tune into our podcast and just follow us on YouTube because we post all the time. And there's 192 people watching, and I've just checked, and only like 5 of you subscribe to our YouTube channel. I've just checked that. I haven't. I don't know how you do that. But
I was going to say, how on earth did you do that?
Ed's going to comment now, so it's an easy click. Obviously, don't move away from the stream, but...
just to let you know as well, on that account, I may well do some YouTube shorts of me at the game.
Oh, I love that.
So, yeah, on our account. So do subscribe, and you can follow my little story of my day in Newcastle.
Oh, Ed, that's a great shout. It would have been even better if I was there.
I know, you can still come if you want. I've got no more tickets left.
So, Watford, Liverpool, we're very close to the teams coming out of tunnel. We've just seen the starting 11s from like what the broadcasters put on screen. And I can probably promise it won't be identical to what you'll see on screen in terms of the personnel, of course, the same, but in terms of the system. We're going to be potentially changing that. We'll see it after a couple of minutes in, see what shape they take. Ranieri did very well at of course, Leicester with a 4-4-2. So I've gone for a version of 4-4-2. But of course, there are 3 fullbacks playing for Watford today. Firmino is a fullback. Rose, we know, is a fullback. And Adam Messina is as well. But Messina's so attacking. So is Firmino. We could see wing-backs there. But that would mean Rose as a left centre-back. Don't really see that. So I'm going to go for a back 4 with Messina wide left. And likewise, could we see Sarr down the middle? Possibly. But, you know, Chico Hernandez can play wide too. Liverpool lineup's a bit more straightforward. Salah's effective ownership in the top 10k is 188%, says Karma Babby. I love that. Karma, what is his effective ownership outside of the top, just in general? I'm guessing it's still close to 150, is it? Gutted, no Jota start. No Jota start, Ed. It was always a doubt. There's a lot of owners there. The beauty with Jota is, when he does come on, he still looks like he's going to score a goal, and he'll almost certainly come off the bench. He plays every game. He just doesn't start every game, right?
It will be 0-0 at half time, and then he'll come on probably and score 2 or something. Yeah, or set up 1 and score 1 or something like that. Yeah, Jota's always, whenever he's on the pitch, you know, having Jota for 20 minutes is like having a Newcastle player for 90. And I'm saying that, and I've just triple captain Alan Maximan. So, you know, what does that tell you?
The most captain players in the game, Mo Salah, there's 8 million FPL managers, right? 3.5 million. 3.5 million of Captain Salah. You don't usually see that sort of number. Ronaldo second at 1.2 mil. That's just a United tax, isn't it? You'll always get that. Lukaku at 700k and 500k, over 500,000 have Captain Bruno.
Wow. That will be people left over, won't it?
A lot of set and forgets.
Yeah.
A lot of set and forgets. So there we are.
How many have Captain Alan Maximan?
Yeah, I mean, if he does bang, your rank is. Imagine he gets a hat trick.
Yeah, I mean, he's honestly, if he played for Newcastle, there is a bit of logic behind this. There's not logic, but as in, there's the atmosphere is going to be unbelievable. There's no logic. No. There's atmosphere is going to be unbelievable. The team's going to be on a massive high. The crowd are going to be amazing. Tottenham haven't been great, and Alan Maximan is like a wizard. Right, when the ball's at his feet, best dribbler in the league. Ball at his feet, unbelievable.
Best dribbler in the league. I mean, you might be right.
Dribbler, I mean, end product, not quite there yet, but best dribbler in the league. Yeah, he's unbelievable. You just watch I wish you came, and I'd just be like the whole game.
Yeah, I've never seen him live. To be fair, I've never seen St. Max live.
Seen that? Unbelievable.
Best dribblers, though, I would say Salah's in the conversation. Although he's not a massive dribbler. He's more in behind.
No.
But I tell you who is Bernardo Silva. And we saw a clip from if you watched the game last weekend again, where he just sort of dribbles and turns. He's not the fastest, but Lionel Messi isn't the fastest, but he's the world's best dribbler, and he is because very few players out there are able to react to what the defender does when dribbling and react to that. They have their plan, they have their trick, and they go past. But I was listening to a podcast the other day, and Jules Laurent was saying from ESPN, he was saying what Bernardo Silva and Messi
chance hits the bar.
What? Has it started?
Yeah, it was offside though. Yeah, it's like 2 minutes in, Gianni. Have you ever done this before? This is a match watch along with Scout, you see. I'll tell you the rules, don't worry. Just follow my lead. Okay, so Liverpool just had a chance. It was called offside.
Oh, Mane flick on.
Rightly called offside, yeah.
It was the Salah right foot again. It was the Salah right foot. We didn't know he had such a wand of a right until last week.
You didn't. I know all the things about this. What minute are you on?
Oh yeah, right. I am on.
Won't even tell me. I'm watching online. There's not even a clock on the screen.
No, that's BT Sport. They've not put it on yet.
Oh,
because I've not got it either. That's strange. It must. Their graphics person must be.
Oh, all right, I'll explain what's happening with me. Trent's got the ball. Oh yeah, so have I. 1 minute 45 seconds.
Oh, I'm 1:48, 49, 50.
Okay, you're about a second ahead. That's fine.
Okay. Yeah, gee whiz, that was quite funny. So yeah, my point was they dribble because they react to others. Salah in the box.
Yeah.
Left foot shot. Ooh,
No.
Corner ball.
Honestly, one Salah goal is going to send me. I'm already like bad rank. I don't even know. 2.8 million or something. I will go down 2 million places with just anything if Salah does anything.
Guys in the chat, if you haven't heard Ed and I before, we can't promise many things in life, right? But one thing I can promise is if you listen to us long enough, you're guaranteed some lols. Okay. Trent on the corner, of course. I listen to your Fantasy Football Social podcast, but not the YouTube channel. No worries, dude. It's the same stuff.
That's fine.
It's the same stuff. So what we put on pod, we also put on YouTube.
Yeah. You just don't get to see Gianni's shocked faces when I say loads of outrageous things. But that's all right.
Much.
Yeah, exactly. Have you seen Samir Nasri recently? I know this is random.
I have. He played for Marseille last weekend.
In a charity match.
He's only 33 or 34 years old as well. And Drogba, who's like 40 in the same game, looks so much better in that kit.
So for those who haven't, Samir Nasri has put on probably 3 stone or something, and he's maybe more. Yeah. Salah running into the box. Good defending by Sissoko. This is what I said. Oh no, it was Danny Rose.
A corner though.
Another ex-Newcastle player there, Danny Rose.
Danny Rose looks like he's put on the weight. Oh, no,
I was just about to say.
It was
Sissoko. It was Sissoko. Okay, good.
It was Danny Rose who got turned.
Danny Rose at Newcastle. We had him. He was so poor, he's put on weight. He has put on weight.
Oh, Trent corner cleared.
Good
corner. There's no one attacking that, and that fall. You know where you want a corner to fall? It fell there.
Another good ball in. Yeah. This is all Liverpool, isn't it? Blimey. This doesn't look good. They're going to have to... This is what Watford want on the break. Oh, you've got to be careful there. Who was that? Milner. Where's Milner playing? Centre mid.
Yeah, that's a good point. Let's look at these 11s because I'm looking at it now and it looks... Well...
Yeah, Keita and Milner and Henderson. So it's quite there's a kind of defensive 3 there.
But it looks like for Watford, it looks like a back 5. I've got Danny Rose in a back 3 with Danny Rose in back 3, and then it's Firmino right wing back and Messina left wing back. If you look at Messina now, Salah's got the ball on the touchline. Messina's on him straight away. Danny Rose is actually playing left centre back, which to me feels very, very dangerous. Is Danny Rose a left centre? And it looks like it's Sarr down the middle, as I said it would be. Well, I didn't say it would be because I set the graphics differently, but it looks like it's Sarr down the middle with potentially Dennis and then Chico Hernandez, who's got the blonde highlights, number 29.
If you had to put an 11... Sorry, carry on. Just finish on the number.
Yeah.
I was going to say, if you had to put an 11 together of just like really just normal average names, the front 2 would be Dennis and then Joe, that old Man City striker, wouldn't it? It's Dennis and Joe up front. It's like naming a Sunday 11 team. Dennis, Joe.
Dennis.
Yeah. Reece James, right back. It's like people with their surnames are first names.
I'm going to have a
I'll think some more and come back to you.
I'm gonna have a little play with the graphics here.
You don't know how to do that. Don't claim you're doing it.
It will take a while, and it might be out of sync for a while, but
Right. Let's have a look. I can't actually see the graphics. They are very nice graphics. Who did them?
yeah, FPL Captain does a great job with them.
He likes his graphics, doesn't he?
He seems to do them does them for the Wire, does them for a lot of the big names.
I think he did him for Championship Manager Fantasy as well.
Okay, I've just changed the.
You've just changed something.
Well, I'm getting there. I'm trying to change something.
Okay. This is enthralling for everyone watching at home.
Oh, sods.
Guys, Gianni's trying to change something. Will he be able to do it?
Right, check out
Find
this
out
team.
soon.
After the eye test,
Okay,
which
we've done
it'll take about 30 seconds to. Oh no, there we go. Oh I've got Firmino twice there. It will update. It'll update. I have changed it.
Oh, for goodness sake.
So that's what I'm seeing when watching the defensive and attacking lines. I've looked at both Watford in defence and attack, and I'd say it's around. Right. Oh, it looks like we've got 6 defenders on at the moment.
This is.
It will change.
I'm so glad you decided to change this. Yeah, this is fantastic.
It's going to be worth it for anyone tuning in about 2 minutes.
There's currently 12 players on the pitch.
Is there? There is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No,
oh yeah, there is.
There is 12. The 12th
Watford are cheating.
The 12th man. The 12th man.
I knew it. I thought, how are they doing this? How are they keeping Liverpool out? They've got 12 players on the pitch.
Oh, it's changed. Not anymore. They've got 11.
Okay.
So there we have it.
Me.
It looks like it's Sarr down the middle as well, which I'm a big fan. Like if you're on Sarr, your midfielder in FPL.
I've got Sarr. Yeah.
Sarr down the middle is nice. I said this morning on the deadline stream with Ted and Mark Southerns, I said I can see Ranieri going with Sarr as a number 9. A bit like, I know Vardy is a 9, but utilising the pace as he did with Vardy. And you put Vardy alongside a workhorse like Okazaki or like Dennis and Cucho, some workhorse forwards. And Watford have got loads of workhorse forwards. They got no good ones, but they'll do a job. And then Sarr on the counter.
Guys, please do not comment.
No, you can. It's good to know. Yeah, it's good to know because then we know stuff's coming up.
Oh, right. Okay, fine. I know something's coming up then, unless everyone is in on the same joke. Because
some like looking at the chat early.
Well, I'm looking at the game and nothing's happened yet, but very exciting.
I've got Salah in down the right, and he looks. Oh, what a pass!
Oh,
he's found Mane. Oh, how about that, Ed?
What
how about it?
That is a beautiful goal. Mohamed Salah, he seems quite good, doesn't he?
I tell you what, that Salah assist.
That's probably just dropped me a million places.
Right, the goal from Salah last week with the right foot, half volley, wasn't a half volley, hit it so clean. We don't see that. The assist from Salah, we don't see that. We know he's a worldie, but we don't see that from Salah often. Look, Danny Rose got absolutely schooled.
Yeah, Danny Rose is finished in the Premier League. I'm telling you, in Newcastle, he was awful.
So nice. Speaking of finishing, that's a very nice first-time finish from Mane. Edge of the area. So it's Salah outside of the boot, wide. Does one of those outside of the boot crosses, but along the ground. And it's arcing back towards Mane. First touch, edge of the box. Foster's 7-8 yards out of his goal because he's just taken the goal kick. The goal kick hits the halfway line and just bounces straight back. Danny Rose got absolutely schooled by Mo Salah on the turn, didn't he?
2 things to say. One is someone has said in the chat, Ed, are you related to Thomas Gray? You are so similar. Yes, he's my brother. He's the brother who couldn't come to the game. Second thing to say is that it's 9 minutes into the game week and my game week is ruined.
Yeah, because, Mo Salah's just got, cheeky 3 points, double to 6. It'll now be featuring the bonus very soon. That was that's not what you wanted to see in the first 8 minutes, was it, Ed?
No. I'm going to check how far my ranks dropped. Before obviously Alan Saint-Maximin gets a hat trick.
Oh, Ranieri, you didn't need this, did you?
Poor bloke. It is his first game. No one expects him to do much, I guess. Liverpool are. Salah's in such good form. Is it his best form?
Absolutely.
Apart maybe his first season. He was ruthless his first season for Liverpool, wasn't he? Scored 34 goals or something.
Yeah, I would say, I know his first season was unbelievable, but he was just scoring goals. This season, we are seeing someone that scores many different types of goals, but also assists. And we've just seen it there. Mo Salah's never been one for assist numbers. I think this season he's going to get bags of them.
Yeah. Jaden Hill in the chat keeps saying, woo, woo. And then, can you say me? So I'm mentioning you, Jaden. Shout out to you. Thanks for watching.
There you go.
I love the fact to do that for the fans.
So Thomas Gray, right? Ed's got like a sort of semi-celebrity brother who has a viral video that went well. It really was a viral video. It was the stag do one you may have seen. If you haven't seen the stag do video, just put stag do into Google and it would come up. I mean, YouTube obviously, but I don't want you clicking away from this video. But it's a 4-minute video of Ed's brother. And they sound the same and they look very similar to the point where everyone on Twitter, when Ed does a video or when they see Ed on videos like this, they go, oh, is that Tom Gray or is that like the brother?
Yeah, I get that a lot. And I get people commenting on my videos with like a gif of my brother's video.
Oh,
saying,
hang on. Mo Salah, edge of the box, left foot. Oi! Foster.
Good save, Foster. Get in, Foster. You're saving me.
Oh, that is going top corner. Ed's been, oh, wow. Edge of the box. It's what you want to do when you're just to the edge of the D. You're going.
No, not top corner. Post. Not top. It's a good shot, but he should have saved that.
Is it one for the cameras?
It's one for. I think he's one for the cameras, and I think Salah knows he could have whipped that top corner if he wanted. I think he's just toying with them, to be honest.
Jaden, thank you for watching, mate. Hopefully you stay with us for the next hour and a half. We've got a corner coming in from the left, and it's Robbo. So for those, as we've seen this season, Trent takes from one side, Robbo the other. He's going for the outswingers, Klopp, this season. In years gone by, we've seen Trent on both sides. Robbo getting his fair share. Oh, it's a poor clearance from Foster. Yeah, Liverpool comfortable possession on the halfway line. But loving this so far. Salah is looking good, isn't he?
Well, Salah is a good look.
He's a good
Salah
player.
is a good player. And that's obvious. It was just. Do you remember that there are periods? Last season around Christmas, everyone had Salah, obviously, and then there was a period of 6 games he blanked or something. And Liverpool do go. It's just Liverpool. The thing is, Liverpool are playing well at the moment, and if Liverpool play well, it just Salah's going to get so many more chances, so much more space, etc., etc. So he's very good.
Yeah, indeed. Vicarage Road's absolutely packed. I guess getting a ticket today would have probably been quite difficult, knowing it's Ranieri back in the league. What do you think to the managerial round, merry-go-round we often see at Vicarage Road? No club does it quite like Watford. Like, they are run like, well, actually, they're run like an Italian club. Like, there's a lot of rubbish Serie A teams, and they've got Italian owners. The Pozzo family who also own Udinese. Not many, we don't see it in England, but in Italy, they do this. You lose 5 games and you're out.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, well,
it's worked. It has
slightly
worked,
bizarre, isn't it? Yeah. They sacked Nigel Pearson when everyone thought they shouldn't have, didn't they?
Yeah.
And then they went down. They did go down, didn't they? They came back up last season, right?
Yeah.
So I mean, they seem to have some sort of plan that it must cost them a lot of money.
Yeah.
All these payoffs.
Or do they only give like 1-year contracts? I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe they have clauses in their contract, but surely who would go there if they've got a clause to easily get rid of them, especially these owners? I don't know. But how old is Claudio Ranieri? 70?
I mean, he's got the most amazing house. BT Sport was saying before, like Joe Cole and Jake Humphries last spoke to him on FaceTime ahead of the FA Cup final, and there he was in his amazing house on the Amalfi Coast, and he's in his 70s. He's been there, done it. He's got an amazing CV. He's earned buckets load of money, and still he was tempted by this project. Interesting.
Yeah, no, it is interesting.
Doesn't need it. He really doesn't need it. I'd rather be on the Amalfi Coast than Watford.
Yeah. I'd rather in a mansion.
Yeah, you got all the money you'll ever need. Like, he's been sacked loads of times as well. Think of the payouts he's got over the years. Yeah,
but money doesn't make you happy, Gianni.
Quite.
So I say this to people who are trying to build their team value. It won't make you happy. It's just enjoy it. Captain Sam Maximan, you're going to the game. Just feel it. Make fantasy fun again. Like Hail Cheetahs say. Love it.
I tell you
but
what.
Yeah, I mean, Watford.
There's a video Ed. There's a Twitter video, a little 2-minute in you about money not making you happy and team value. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I'll note that down on my list of ideas.
Better than the one you sent me yesterday that you never actually posted. Thank God.
Yeah, because you told me not to. Oh, chance. Salah. Blocked. Thank goodness. Watford are clinging on here. This could be the end of. I might drop out of. Can you drop out of the Fantasy Football World League? I think I'm going to go right to the bottom and drop out.
Watford in their back 5. Yeah, they're struggling a bit.
Yeah. Still 1-0 to Liverpool. Yeah, no, Watford. I mean, yeah, Watford are a funny one. They seem to have some sort of. I know it looks like it's just haphazard, but they've done it so much now. It seems part of a system that they have and they believe works, which is you get the manager in, and if it's not working, you replace them. You're ruthless very quickly. And they did. It worked for a number of years, staying in the division, and then they got rid of Pearson and it didn't work. But now they've bounced straight back up. So I think the owners would say, yeah, this is what we do, and we're not ashamed. It's just our policy.
That's what we do.
Wouldn't be surprised though if Ranieri didn't make it to the end of the season with this club.
Yeah.
Could be gone by mid-January or something.
Yeah, Big Sam in.
Exactly. Roy Hodgson comes back.
Big Sam, he's good at one thing, and that's keeping teams in the league. Until last season, when West Brom thought that, and it didn't quite work. Although probably one of his most difficult projects to date. Big Sam. He is now just that specialist. Big Sam will never be in a job in August, but he will always be in a job by January.
At least he gets the summer holidays off.
Yeah, it's quite nice, really.
Or desperate defending from Watford. This is all Liverpool. If you're watching, but if you're not watching and you're just watching us watch it, it is just all Liverpool. Watford are clearing it to the halfway line. Liverpool get possession again and just go again, wave after wave of attack.
Yeah,
it probably should be 2-0 already. There's been a few chances, but
yeah, I mean, Ismail Sarr, the task he has got today is to try and chase that out ball from Watford. So when Watford do hoof it upfield, Sarr is literally chasing, and he's got to compete with Matip, Van Dijk, and probably one of the fullbacks who will be in there in a 3. Yeah. And you just look at it and go, how is he going to get... He's feeding off scraps, and he's having to do a lot of running off the ball just to try and chase down the Liverpool defence, who, when in possession, are really high up the pitch. Watford are really going to struggle today.
What are the chances? I know it's a bit off topic, just while this is just in the middle of the park at the moment. What are the chances of Rafinha playing today? Do you know anything?
I don't. I have actually benched him because I feel like if he does play, it will be 10 minutes at the end. Now, you could argue 10 minutes of Rafinha is valuable, but I think he'll only come on if Leeds are getting absolutely battered, if they really need him. Liverpool, with their Brazilians, one of which is a goalkeeper, and I know they're playing 2.5 hours earlier, one of which is a goalkeeper, they've said, not risking it. Yeah. Not risking it. So why would you do it with your wide forward or your winger? I just think Rafinha is so important to Leeds, especially with Bamford out, to have him injured when they've got Wolves next week and then I think Norwich. You just don't risk it. I'd be very surprised if Rafinha gets any game time, but potentially 10 minutes at the end if they need him, but you don't risk it. Bielsa's so well travelled, he'll know. It's sports science, guys. He was playing at 1:35 a.m. or something, I think the game finished, on Thursday night, so Friday morning. And then he's added the long flight back yesterday. I tell you what, you're amongst a Twitter community, a real interested bunch when people are following his flight path.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
Watching, yeah, I saw a lot of it. Yeah, people just at work, just watching a little plane on a map, just moving infinitesimally along the Atlantic Ocean. Going, I wonder how he's feeling up there. I don't know. I actually started him because I thought, okay, he's either going to start or he'll come on for 20 minutes. But my other option was, I've just realised Sarr is on my bench.
Is he?
But he's first bench. So with this, though, I'm not too bothered about that. No. It does not looking great for Watford, is it?
Yeah, I think so. So we'll have that team news because I think Leeds are, you can see the fixtures in the middle of the screen. We can see Leeds are playing Southampton in the 3 o'clock game. So we've got 5 fixtures in.
Salah through on goal. Oh! Save, Foster. Good goalkeeping, that.
That is good goalkeeping.
The little nutmeg from someone in midfield there wins Watford a free kick.
Was Salah trying to put it through his legs, Ed? Was he going for the chip?
Replay now. Lovely ball by Trent.
Oh, it was Trent.
Salah.
Heavy touch,
second touch. Your second touch, yeah.
Oh, you don't often say that with Salah on his left foot.
Yeah.
Poor touch. He never actually got the shot away, did he?
No.
Good
by Foster, though. Foster very quickly out, yeah.
So Ben Foster will be on for a save point very soon.
Who's that right back there for Watford playing him on?
That's good. Kiko Firmino in the back 5.
Yeah. Yeah,
Kiko.
That's not good.
Okay, they're getting away with that. But again...
Yeah, that looked like he was through a second, didn't it? This is just awful football from Watford, to be honest.
Shaky,
it's like, imagine you and your mates had to suddenly play Liverpool and you're just desperately panicking, kicking the ball, keeper running out. That's what it feels like at the moment.
Yeah. And when they do get the ball in the Liverpool half, as we've just seen, they could have put Sarr in, and it's a dreadful, dreadful pass through from the midfield. Sarr's just like, I'm doing all this running off the ball. When you do get that ball through to me, find my feet.
Yeah. I tell you what, Sarr is the sort of signing that suddenly Newcastle should be looking at because
That's a great shout, Ed. I love that, especially if Watford go down. He's up for grabs.
He's up for grabs. He's a top quality player, and he's the sort of player who would actually consider coming to us now. Why would he before? You know.
Yep. Do you know what? One thing you're going to need, and this isn't an issue for Newcastle, is a big bid, because when they went down last time, 100% people were bidding for Sarr. And Watford said no. And he played in the Championship for a year and needs to come back. They really didn't want to sell him.
When's his contract run out, do you know?
I don't know, but I'd say the right offer and he 100% would go. Any player and they 100% go, right? But Newcastle, I could see that. I really like that move. And he's young as well, isn't he? He's probably 23, 24.
He's exactly what we should be getting, yeah.
Him one side, St. Max the other. Yes, please.
Yeah. Oh. He's got 3 years left on a contract.
Oh, he must have signed a 6-year deal when he signed then.
Signed a 5-year deal in 2019.
Oh, that was okay. So he signed a new deal when he was in 2019. Because
do you know how much Watford bought him for?
Was he from France?
Yeah, he was from Rennes.
10 million.
No, it's 30 million. Didn't realise that. I thought
he came with a bit of reputation.
Yeah,
like 10 million
reputation.
Well, and that's what we said. So 30 million, and they put him on a 5 or maybe 5-year deal soon upgraded to.
We'd have to bid 60 million or something to get him, probably.
I think Premier League clubs, when Watford went down, were probably offering 30, 40 million, and they went, actually, we want to make good profit on this guy. We think we will.
And I mean, 60 million to Newcastle is now like just spare change. It's down the back of the sofa money, isn't it? So, he'll be fine.
He really is. He does get loads of assists, and he also gets he's Watford's penalty taker as well, I think.
Yeah.
Ed Sullivan, the duo of Sarr and Max. Yeah, and Nuclear. Yeah, the other player we actually said could be in that Palace team. If the bid comes in, Newcastle team, is a Crystal Palace player, Wilfred Zaha, another player up for grabs, and we know probably wants to move.
With Joe Linton in the middle.
The quickest players in the league.
Yeah, I mean we're already quite a fast team with like Willock's quick, Wilson's quick,
Almiron's quite quick.
Almiron's quick, Sam Max is quick, but we're just not very good at football. Unfortunately, we're just all very quick.
Hey, Ed, you know when we said about the Liverpool 11 and current players that still might stay in, and we're like St. Max could stay, the goalkeeper might stay, Willock. Yeah. One player we didn't talk about. I don't know if you rate him. I really like him, and I think in the right team he'd be a very good player, and that's Almiron.
Yeah, interesting. He's got potential to be good, but the way I describe him is a headless chicken. So he literally just runs and runs. He tries his best. He gets back. He makes good tackles.
It looks like he slowed down and he's going to pass it out wide.
Yeah,
I thought he was
lost momentum, and it was offside.
Oh, it was offside too. Go on, Ed.
What was I talking about?
Headless chicken.
Oh yeah, Almiron. He's a headless chicken. He just runs, and the fans love him because he jumps into a tackle, wins it. Yeah, but he's not. He doesn't do anything. He doesn't score. He doesn't.
Yeah, he took ages to score his first goal, didn't he? And then he did. Yeah, and then he went on a little run last season. But didn't he get I think he got the assist maybe for the goal you scored at Old Trafford, which was on the counter when he's given a bit of space.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, he's not the sort of player you'd want to keep if you were pushing for a top 6 sort of. Yeah, he'd be a squad player. He'd come off the bench. Best. He did cost 24 million or something, 21 million or something like that. But
I don't know if you sign him from a Paraguayan club. I don't think maybe from Spain, but he's from Paraguay, isn't he?
We sold it. Yeah, it was a club in the MLS.
Of course it was.
Yeah, it was the same team that has. Oh gosh, I'll remember later. But yes, yeah. I mean, it was good, and we were all very excited when we signed him. It was amazing because it was the first time we'd spent more than what we spent on Alan Shearer in 1996, 15 million quid.
Right.
And it was Ashley and everything, and then we bought Joe Linton as well for 40 million, which is the most bizarre use of money.
So much spend from the Bundesliga, yeah.
Just rubbish. He's just rubbish. So, yeah.
I think my wife's just come home.
Hi, Cam.
Dogs go. Cam, are you there? Hello. Come and just quickly tell us, Cam, who you captain this game week.
Don't worry, Cam. There's only 2.3 million people watching.
Ed.
Hi.
Salah.
Oh,
how's
nice.
Salah doing, Ed? Oh, she can't hear you. Salah got an assist.
Oh, good.
Already.
Good.
Yeah. And why did you put Alonso in your team last week when he was dropped?
I don't know.
Yeah, you do.
I don't know.
Oh.
Was it Mark Southern's told her to?
It was Mark Southern's told you to.
Oh.
That's the answer.
I can. It would. I'd get my wife in, but she'd be like, I was explaining.
I'm gonna get it now. When we come off air, she's gonna. What the hell were you thinking? Why did you do that to me?
Well, someone's just asked, will the legend John Joe Shelby still be in Newcastle next season? Yeah, he probably will. He's on a big contract. And if you remember, the last period of form he had that was good was going into 2018.
Before the World Cup, people were saying, Watford are in it.
Oh, Watford
through to Chico Hernandez. Trent with a tackle. Wow.
Offside as well, I think. Was it?
That would have been a Sarr. That would have been a Sarr assist. Trent, though, unbelievable. If Trent gets that wrong, he's sent off.
Yeah.
And a pen, you know.
John Joe, a lot of people were saying John Joe should go in the squad because he's the only one who's got this passing ability. He was playing brilliant football under Benitez, and then he's just been injured. He just has not got back into the team.
He's always injured, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's one of your sick notes. He's one of your Darren Andertons.
Yeah, this is a problem. I was trying to explain, my wife, right, if she came in, I was trying to explain what, she still doesn't understand what FPL is. So I say, she's like, is it real or is it fake? So I'm like, well, what do you mean? Is it real or is it? I've got an app and it's not real. I don't actually have Salah. But then she's like, but you watch it on the TV and it's real. I say, well, yeah, but you see, I've got some players, and if they do well, I have a budget, then I get points. She says, is it like The Sims? That's not like The Sims. What do you mean, is it like The Sims?
This is another 2-minute video for Twitter. Save these.
What do you mean it's The Sims?
Actually, write these down. You've got to do some shorts, YouTube shorts, not Twitter, because then, you know, I might as well benefit from this. YouTube shorts on the Fantasy Football Social YouTube channel. A 2-minute in the next month. I want one on your wife and Sims. And what was the other one earlier?
I don't know. I've got ideas pouring out my head all the time. It'll be fine. Okay, Sims, FPL, and what was the other one?
What was it?
It was about money in the bank not making you happy.
And you know, maybe one day, if done slightly different, the left wing one that you sent me yesterday. Yeah,
so the one I made yesterday, guys, I won't go into full detail. It's a bit too political, but I was like,
Liverpool in it.
Liverpool through.
Oh.
Martin Keenan has asked a good question. Why does Steve Bruce never pick Ryan Fraser? Because he's never fit. Ryan Fraser has pretty much not been fit the whole time he's been with us.
He has made a few bench appearances and not come on, though.
Yeah, it's just fitness. It's all fitness for him. He just doesn't do anything. Anyway, money not making you happy. And then the other one was...
Left wing.
It was like a political left wing, right thing. People thought it would be political, but then it was a joke about football.
I told him not to post it.
Yeah. Well, actually, particularly, I shouldn't have posted it yesterday anyway because of that horrible thing that happened to the Conservative MP.
Oh, Christ.
Yeah. But that's horrible, isn't it? Anyway, we're not here to be depressed. That's the state of our country. But anyway, let's talk about football. It's still only 1-0 to Liverpool, although Watford seem to be pushing up and getting out a bit.
Yeah, I mean, that chance was offside. So the Trent tackle, and by the way, credit where credit's due, Karan Baby in the chat, who says Trent can't defend? I don't know if that's just a general observation or if it's because you follow me on Twitter. I often say Trent can't defend, and positionally he is terrible. And of course, there are good moments, and he's absolutely shown that. Brilliant tackle, but it was offside. Sarr put Hernandez in, and it was a cracking last-ditch tackle from Trent, who if you get it wrong, you're sent off. And a pen. So yeah. The dog is very happy that the wife is home from her
right, because now she gets fed.
So no, look, I'm having to play tug because he's
I get
of
that
course
a lot, yeah.
like I've got Dog Stairgate there in the background with a picture of Lampard. He's got his toy.
Can we have a tour of your home like Cribs, please?
Maybe that's a YouTube short.
Okay. I'll check with Cam.
Actually, there's no way my wife would let me do a tour of our house on camera. No way at all. She'd be very anti that.
So would my wife.
I post stuff like just sometimes, and she's like, "Oh, everyone can see like everything about house. It's too like it's meant to be private."
Yeah.
Like I do the Sharko Captain videos, and you obviously see quite a bit. But yeah, I have to be a bit more careful now.
Yeah, no, same.
I mean, not careful because like
you want to hide all the illegal things, don't you? You don't want people to see them.
Yeah. And if there's nothing to rob either. By the way, if people are thinking, why has he got to be careful? Just because it's something you shouldn't always share, maybe.
Mane flicks into the box. Oh, defended. Oh, Mane.
Keita, getting a bit of action.
Wins a corner.
Another corner. It's going to be Robin from the left. We're half an hour in. 29 minutes gone. Just about to see the Oh, a little through ball from Trent to Salah on the outside of the right boot. They're doing a lot of outside of the boot passes, Liverpool, today.
They are. Maybe it's a tactic against Watford. Maybe Watford have a particularly high XG conceded to outside of the boot passes.
I think they might. Maybe that's another video.
Yeah, I know, yeah.
Every time you're funny, Ed, I'm just going to say... Kudos
I think it becomes a little less funny if I go, make it quite... Oh, hang on.
Yeah.
Let's
just enjoy the moment, maybe.
Boot passes.
From Liverpool.
From
Trent,
Liverpool.
we saw Trent at half an hour mark. We saw Salah for the assist.
Salah, and then I'll bring a graphic of Watford's team on, and I'll make a point about how outside of the boot pass is making them turn the wrong way or something.
Martin says no one cares about your wives on a Saturday afternoon, guys.
Martin.
No. Do you know, for every Martin, there's 5 others that probably go, actually, it's quite nice having a little bit of insight, seeing the dog, seeing the wife, So, all right, Martin.
And also, look, Martin's comment before that. Why does Steve Bruce not pick Jeff Hendrick? He seems like playing defensive DFs.
Oh, like defender. He seems like playing
defenders in CM.
In centre mid.
Who are the defenders?
No, he actually likes playing midfielders in defence, like Hayden.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Hayden's been playing, so I think you got the wrong end there.
Yeah.
So, David. Martin, sorry.
Martin. Whatever your name is.
Who's David? Is there a David in the chat? There's not even a David in the chat. What am I on about?
I don't know.
And I tell you what, Martin, another one from you, and Gee Whiz or Nuclear Atoms will have you. They'll have you out.
Yeah. Nuclear Atoms has said, yes, even Gianni now seeing the point why Ed should be regulating these watch-alongs. Nuclear Atoms, that's very kind of you, but I mean, I don't think Gianni was forced to have me on. I think Gianni, you invited me on this, did you not?
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I asked a few people, they couldn't make it. I went to Ed.
Yeah, I'm a ringer.
What it is, right? I don't want to use up too much of Ed's time. And he puts a huge amount of hours into his day job, into running Fantasy Football Festival. And by the way, we have a Fantasy Football Fest on the 21st of January. Buy tickets, check it out online. It's a FPL gathering. We'd love to see you all there in London.
98 days to go, guys. 98 days to go.
Love that. And he also is doing a degree. So he's really busy. So yeah.
Yeah, I'm doing a degree in experimental astrophysics at Cambridge University. So it's pretty tough.
Yeah, I bet. No, Martin. She's not. She does have a unisex name, however, Cameron. Funny story. Her brother is also called Cameron.
No way.
Yeah, how funny.
Was that a mistake by the parents?
So it's her actual. It's not her blood brother. It's her stepbrother.
Liverpool through. Lovely little touch. Cater. Hit. Defend. No. Sorry. Carry on. I want to hear more about your wife's unisex name.
Yeah. So, which I love the name Cameron on for women and for men actually. But yeah, her brother's also called Cameron because it's her stepbrother, and the parents didn't know each other when they had named their kids.
Got it.
But I actually love the name Cameron on a girl, and when Cam was when we first started going out, I remember she was always like, she'd say Cameron, they'd be like, Cameron for a girl, and she'd be like, yeah, think Diaz, not David. She'd always say.
Oh yeah. Can I just point out?
Probably not a real name, Cameron Diaz, by the way. That's definitely a showbiz name. If ever
you always go on about this showbiz name things. You were like, Tom Cruise is not his real name. Tom Cruise is his real name.
I know. I bet Cameron Diaz.
Gianni, it's Gianni. Gianni is your name, or are you actually called Brian?
No comment.
Can I just point out that I said at the start of this game that I think it's good for Watford that they're playing Sissoko further back, and he has intercepted maybe 4 or 5.
Salah was in there, wasn't he?
Attacks into the box, yeah. Basically, what happens every time is Salah gets past Rose and Sissoko has to save him.
And mops up the mess. We've seen that a lot. From the sliding tackle earlier to then. It's like literally, and it nearly for the goal. Like it was Rose who got schooled, and unfortunately, Sissoko couldn't rescue him then. But Danny Rose, as a left centre-back, is a project that will not continue for beyond this game, I don't think.
Down the left wing, I think it's Milner in, is it? Plays it across, cut out. Again, I think it's kind of reverted back to what it was the first 20 minutes, which is Liverpool just bossing. And just wave after wave of attack.
Wave after wave, slowly drifting.
I don't know what that is, but I would sing along if I knew what
I mean, it's probably the wrong lyrics and the wrong tone and everything wrong. I'm getting absolutely yanked to pieces from my dog.
That sounds strange, but okay.
Only to some, Ed. You've got a mind for that. Come on, Foster. He's in a position here. He might get an assist.
Oh yeah, this is. You haven't got him in goal, have you?
I've got him as my sub keeper. Foster
right.
free kick from deep. Finds no one.
He scored before, hasn't he? Has Foster scored?
I think he scored a diving header, did he?
I think he did, but no, didn't he
Or
score?
did he go, was it the one when it was really windy and it bounced over the keeper? Was that a Foster goal? From a goal
No, I think
kick?
it went over his head. I think.
Oh, was he the he was the
I think
recipient?
he was the
of it.
keeper. Yeah, was that right? Let's just find out.
It was a really windy night on a midweek fixture, I think. Probably Premier League, maybe Championship. I think you're right. He was involved. Goalkeeper.
Yeah, it was Paul Robinson over Ben Foster.
He had a big boot on him, Paul Robinson. But it was obviously a very windy night because to be able to, from a goal kick, score off one or two. I think it was off one bounce. Off one bounce, that's impressive. Like, they could all score. They could all hit the length of the field with rolling.
Yeah.
But
it was just the wind. It was the wind.
That's
It was the wind. Yeah, it was the wind.
Oh, the chat is so good. You didn't need to Google it. The chat is so good. We get a 20-second lag from you guys seeing this to when it actually goes out. And Robinson, Colm, Bulger, straight on it. Looks like there might have been a little bit of action. Don't look at the chat, Ed. Don't look at the chat because I'm going to...
I already have.
Oh, have you? Well, look.
Although there's only one person saying it.
No, because that one person is a very trusted source. But I look forward to this. I don't know.
Well,
I don't know who's involved.
Okay.
I'm going to see it a second before you. So we've got middle of the park, James Milner. Oh, out to Mane on the left. Oh, that's not my guy. Oh, Mane finds Milner. Milner in the box. Oh, Milner, well played. He finds Firmino for a tap-in, and he could have pulled it back to Salah, who also
and he didn't. Well done, Liverpool. That's all fine.
Firmino goal, Milner assist, 4-0 loading, says Fahim. Yeah, you might be right there. Liverpool goals that don't involve Mo Salah, for all of us captaining Salah, are not a good thing, remember? Because now it's like, Firmino and Milner are probably gone above Salah in the BPS.
Clint just mentions that it was Paul Robinson's birthday yesterday and Spurs shared the video of that goal that went over Ben Foster's head, which is a bit mean on Ben Foster, but hey.
Hang on.
Oh, is that offside?
No, I don't know. I don't think it is actually. He's behind the ball.
Oh no, because he's playing it back. He's behind where the ball plays. Yeah, fine.
If he wasn't behind the ball, if the ball wasn't played backwards, that could have been a really close call. But the ball was played backwards, so it doesn't matter. Firmino's so good at finding those little pockets of spaces. Chance, what have you done?
Chance, what have you done?
Do you know what I mean?
Good boy. Keep doing that. Good boy.
He's got fluff hanging out of his mouth. Chance,
can you hear me?
That.
Good boy. Good boy, Chance. Good boy.
Can't hear you. But I don't want him eating this, because when he eats this, do you know what happens?
Oh, yeah. He goes in his stomach and then he pukes, does he?
It's more the poos.
Yeah, Winnie does that.
Stringy ones. And when your dog's got a really, really stringy one and he can't get rid of it himself, his dad has to come and help.
Right. I'm pretty sure that Martin's going to have a problem. If we had a problem with talking about our wives, he's now going to have a problem talking about our dogs.
He's going to
talk about the match.
Martin's going to have a big issue with this.
Yeah. Martin's going to be phoning up.
It's Saturday afternoon. Saturday afternoon. You should be talking football only. Look, we want to entertain as well as talk football, so you'll get 90% of football chat.
Yeah. Well, 60%.
Sharko's miles better. Yeah. Sharko's actually more like... I mean, I love them equally. I should say that, of course, but Chance is like my child. He's my boy. Sharko's just like... He goes to anyone that wants to give him love. Like a cat.
Yeah.
Whoever feeds him, you know?
Is the one.
Whilst this one is my absolute world.
This could be very ugly because it's 2-0. Unless Liverpool just suddenly just play the rest of the game out, they're gonna go wild because Watford are just offering nothing.
Yeah.
Liverpool just easily keeping the ball, tapping it around.
Salah left foot cross. Oh, cleared.
Yeah.
Okay, what do Watford do here? Because what do they do? Because if they go for it, they're going to get hammered 9-0, and they might be thinking, look, goal difference.
Well, it's
an extra point at the end of the season, goal difference for a team that might finish 17th. That's important.
I think if you get 4 men sent off, then it goes down as a 3-0 loss. So maybe that's their only option right now.
Is that actually a thing? If you get 4 men, is it?
Well, it was. I just remember on FIFA, if you were getting thrashed by a friend like 5 or 6-0 or something, you'd just try and get.
They void the game, do they?
Yeah, void the game, and it's 3-0 win automatically or something.
I've never seen.
I don't know whether that's official rule. I don't know.
But... I mean, I've never seen 4 players get sent off in a game. Maybe across both teams, 2 and 2 or 3 and 1, sure. But I've never seen 4 from one team.
No.
Colby, speaking of dog do, how are Watford looking?
Very good. Yeah, not good. Not good. Very stringy.
Manan, no chance Ranieri staying for long. Manan, we can't judge him on today though. You're right. Yeah. He won't stay long for various reasons. He might have even he might only just be into the end of the season. He's probably got a 1-year deal. But
Jaden's saying sorry to me about something. I'm not sure what.
No, it's fine, Jaden. You didn't say anything.
Don't worry, Jaden.
Jaden, our youngest listener today, I think.
Yep.
Firmino dropping deep to receive the ball. He does that and then spreads it out wide to Trent.
Oh, lovely. Yeah.
Proper Firmino, Trent. That is. That's what he does. That's why.
Shoot, I've got Trent.
That's why Trent. Firmino is where he is on my graphic. Look at the graphics on the right of the screen, guys. I'm starting 11.
Graphic. Your special little graphics.
And you'll also see a little. You'll see the points. Check out Salah 4, Mane 6, Firmino 5. This is without bonus, of course.
Who does that? You're not there typing these in. Who does it?
It's
happen automatically or something.
It's a very clever Excel spreadsheet that I run. I don't run it. FPL Captain runs it. I enter the data. But I don't have to enter numbers because that's done automatically. It's taken from some fantasy football thing.
Yeah. Clever people did that.
So when we
Firmino in the box, all cleared.
When we hit the second half, guys, you're going to see gold, silver, and bronze, which will be like.
Naby Keita shots.
Oh,
hits the bar.
Did that take a deflection?
Yeah, it did.
Took a nick, didn't it? Because Ben Foster didn't move. Who would have got the assist for that? James Milner.
Milner bossing it at about 48 years old.
If that doesn't take a nick, that goes in, doesn't it?
Right, how do we get rid of these sorts of comments?
Oh, he'll be booted out. He'll be booted out.
Boot him out.
They'll have him. G-Wiz will have him. G-Wiz will be on that.
G-Wiz, get them out.
I have to have people.
We do not want that. We only want good football chat, wholesome football chat.
I have to have people being able to do that, Ed, because I don't know how to get people out.
There you go. Message deleted. Well done. Yeah. Boo. Sent off. Red card.
Yeah, it'd have been blocked. He won't be on. He won't be able to watch now. Naughty.
Naughty.
Van Dijk is going to score from a set piece at some point. Milner cross. Van Dijk's there. Oh, cleared.
That would have been great.
That would have been brilliant commentary, wouldn't it?
I'm going to try it. I think Trent Alexander-Arnold is going to score now. Oh, wait, hang on.
Free kick Watford.
Yeah. I chose a poor time.
Yes, G-Wiz.
Yes, G-Wiz. Hero. Well done, mate. Naby Keita just absolutely floored Dennis.
Yeah. Dennis, who managers seem to like. Like, he's had a really good run of games. He's scored some games. FPL managers like him because he's like 5.2 or whatever he is. If you're looking for that 5-point-ish forward, though, for me, the best in the game has got to be Hwang. 5.5. And Wolves look like they're actually going to score goals.
Oh, lovely little touch there by Keita. He's playing well today, Keita. He's bossing it.
Nice of you, ABJ. What I'm thinking is, Ed is quite popular, isn't he? And he's popular because he's entertaining. So maybe for these sorts of streams, what you actually want is, a bit of insight, but you want entertainment as well, right? And most of you come to Scout for insight. But for the watch-along, it's a little slightly different. If Ed was on the Scout cast, you'd probably all be wanting him out.
I'd have fun, though.
But you'd have a crack.
Come on, then.
I tell you what,
kick me out.
And you'd entertain, and I'm sure you'd be very popular on the Scoutcast too. Joe has asked a few times, Foden, will he start? I've got him at 50%. It's a toss of a coin. Him and Grealish, I think one of them starts, one of them doesn't. I've got Mahrez right, Sterling down the middle, and then either Foden or Grealish on the left for today's fixture. So I don't know if he starts. I've got him on my team, and do you know what? You just got to take those benches. If Foden doesn't start, don't sell the guy. Do you know what I mean? Like, with Foden, you've just got to give him time, I think, and when he plays, he'll get you points. So at that price, you can afford a few benches. I think he's going to start 2 and 3 on average this season in the Premier League. Firmino.
Oh, yeah. He'll block that. Corner ball again. How many corners has there been?
I reckon there's been, 8 to 9. I'd invite him to Scoutcast as G-Wiz. Good man. Well, let's make it happen. Ed won. Yeah. Is there an FPL posh lad? Is that Twitter handle taken?
Oh, unbelievable. Unbelievable, you lot. This is discrimination based on a socioeconomic background I came from. Very poor.
Very poor private school you went to. Trent with the corner in. his boarding school didn't supply him with caviar and oysters daily. Very poor.
Not daily, no.
He had to make do with, I don't know, king prawn and mussels.
Oh, funny. Oh, look at this. Colby says, I'm just watching to get hairstyling ideas from Gianni and Ed.
Do you know what I mean?
Am I involved in that? Fantastic. I need a haircut, but yeah, thanks. I think he probably means me, really.
I like it slightly longer, Ed. Why don't you?
Thanks, mate.
I've got one for you. Why don't you keep it?
Yeah.
And when you next get your haircut, in a
Yeah.
couple of weeks, go
Yeah.
just say, leave the top, just give me short back and sides.
I'm not edgy enough.
Go on, mate.
I work at a boarding school. If I did that, I'd probably get sacked.
Are you allowed a number one at boarding school?
Probably not, no.
And while you're there, get some blonde highlights.
Yeah, just come back with a fake tan as well.
Oh, yeah, and get your teeth done.
Yeah.
You're
They'd be
white,
like-
so you're just like, you can't.
I'd walk in and they say, excuse me, sir, are you lost?
Yeah, excuse me, sir. Are you here on the Oh, it's not gonna be funny because I don't know the word. What do schools give to other? I'm not even gonna go there.
An exchange student?
Nope. I was gonna.
Open day?
Nope. Are you like a scholarship?
On a bursary?
On a bursary.
Yeah.
Are you here for your son's bursary, sir?
Yeah.
Funny. Watford still 2-0 down and we're into the 46th minute. Half time is approaching and I think just hit. Matip's come to the touchline. I don't know if it's... I mean, Joel Matip's another one of your sick note players. I don't think he's injured, but he's just gone over for a word. One to monitor. And although not many have him, do they, Matip? Ranieri's down the tunnel, doesn't look happy.
Half time.
What does Ranieri do? I think he's just got to keep as it is. I don't think there's a personnel change. You don't go with 4 at the back now. You're at 5 at the back. You don't want to concede bags. It's short. It will knock their confidence. And you've got to think a goal difference because that is an extra point at the end of the season. And we forget, for any team that's looking at getting Champions League qualification or European qualification or relegation, at the end of the season, goal difference is a point. So, have this team ever gone down from goal difference? I think they might have done. Let us know in the chat. You will know. Someone will know the answer. Gianni, what was it like meeting Troops? It was fantastic. I spent quite a bit of time with him. I loved it. And I got a bit of stick from like friends I was there with from the FPL community being like, why are you beelining for the Arsenal fan TV lot? And I'm like, look, I know they're not the most popular, but for me, I love them. I think they're my guilty pleasure. Do you know why? Any football fan that gives me pure emotion and pure passion when they talk, I've got a lot of love for. And they do that in bags. And do you know what they also do in bags? They make you laugh. And I've got a lot of time for that. So, and I told Troops that. He was brilliant. There he was in his hoodie and his t-shirt. Most were in suits, some were in tuxes, dinner suits. And Troops was there in his hoodie and his t-shirt. And he was ranting and raving throughout the evening.
I don't even know who we're talking about.
Oh my God. Have you ever watched AFTV? Arsenal Fan
No.
TV? Oh my God. I'll send you some links later.
Okay. Do it.
They're the biggest fan channel in the world, probably. They're amazing. Across all sports, probably.
Jaden has asked me a question. What do you think the score will be, Ed? I
Wow.
think it will be 4-0 to Liverpool. I've changed my mind. I did say it would be 0-0 at half time. That's clearly not true, is it?
Andy's with us as well. Love that. Let's Talk Andy's watching. Hello, mate.
Andy from Let's Talk is watching me on a stream. Wow.
I bet he tuned in and went, oh, God.
He went, oh, for goodness sake, I'll put a comment and leave.
No, do you know, no, he tuned in at half time, as so many do. He's probably with us. We got him for 10 minutes. But he tuned in and went, since I left Fancy Football Scout, it's gone downhill. They're having to resort to getting Ed, the casual, the guy that's triple captain St. Maximan this game week.
Woo!
Because he's going to the game.
Look, FPL, as Andy knows, people like me and Andy, we know. You know, FPL is about feeling it. It's from the very soul. You know, you've got to make it fun. You've got to, it's, me and Andy know. You don't understand.
Toonami, fellow Newcastle fan, is watching. Says, did you speak to Goldridge at the Football Content Awards? No, I didn't speak to Mark Goldridge because he wasn't there. Despite winning an award, he was one of 2 winners on the night, and there was 33 awards that wasn't there to collect his award. So he sent a video, and I just thought, I wonder if he's a little bit. He's just a bit big time now, isn't he? So no, I didn't speak to Goldridge. But we were there in abundance. from the FPL community. It was great to see so many awards going to fantasy football contributors. Scout won, Black Box won an award, The Wire won an award. So it was pretty cool. Am I selling my Italy shirts? Never. Maybe one day. If I need the money, they go up in value.
If I'm skint, yeah.
So where are we at then, guys? 2-0. We need a Salah goal, don't we? We've all captained Salah. Yes, we've got 3 points.
No.
And he's currently not on for bonus. Look, the bonus you'll see on screen. Milner's currently on for 3. Mane 2, Firmino 1. That's the gold, silver, bronze on screen. However, that will change at 60. Don't read too much into bonus points before 60. The best thing, guys, 3 o'clock kickoffs. There's 5 games today. There's United, there's Leicester, there's City, there's Leeds, Rafinha. We want to know. Team news is so big today. So make sure you're with us at 2 o'clock because Ed and I will have the team news as quick as anyone, right? Legally-ish.
Yeah.
So there we go. Delia's in. She says, I'd take Ed's jokes any day. Get on, Delia, over at Stats and Team News. So maybe Ed on this show is maybe it's something that could happen in the future. Ed for the watch-alongs.
Ed for the watch-alongs. You know, I'll give you a joke. My girlfriend
said back as well. 3-way.
Yeah. Here's a joke. My girlfriend said I was spending too much time on fantasy football. In my defence, I had Cancelo, Maguire, Reguilon. It's not an original, but it's quite funny. Anyway, halftime. What do we do at halftime, Gianni? Well, tell me more about the FCAs.
Football Content Awards, yeah.
Was it good? Was it good fun?
It was very good fun. Scout have won 2 years on the trot, their award. Brilliant.
Why did you go?
I went for work and my day job. Street Child United, the charity I work for, was a partner on the evening, the charity partner on the evening. So we did like a text to donate. My boss went and spoke on stage. He wanted me to speak on stage. And I was like, you do it, John. You're much better at that. And he was like, next year. I was like, I'll do it this year if you do it next year. And I hope we're the charity partner again. And we're also looking for Street Child United as part of my day job of organising a football tournament on the 21st of January. So on the 21st of January... there is something happening on the 21st of January though, right?
There is. Fantasy Football Fest.
Fantasy Football Festival.
Winter
Come
Fest.
on. Hope you can come along. In London, we've got a gathering. The next day in London, I'm going to be hosting a football tournament. So if you can come to one of those events or both those events, that'd be amazing. You are invited. And for the football tournament, it's going to be 7-a-side. It's going to be do you know what I mean? It's going to be 7-a-side. All are welcome. It's going to be 4 hours. Awesome pitches that I've played at many a time. Do you know what? Keir Starmer plays on the same football pitch every week. And it's like a really nice pitch not far from the Emirates Stadium in London, Caledonian Road. What's the number to donate? Oh, thank you, Kev. Yeah, I will. Do you know, I'll DM you it because I need to check.
He doesn't know.
Actually, Kev, do you know what? You don't need the number. You can donate on the website. Although you might want to text because it's easier. You haven't got good card details. You can donate on the website, Street Child United. Don't forget United because there are other charities out there with similar name. So, yeah, 2-0. 2-0. I can see an absolute rout second half.
It should be it should be more than 2-0, really. It should be. Sissoko's come to their rescue a few times. Danny Rose has been poor. Naby Keita's been very good. James Milner's been very good. Salah has been very good. Trent's been, in fact, Liverpool have been very good, haven't they?
They have. And Watford, XG, 0.0. Because the one chance they had was offside. So the XG, which I know you don't fully understand, Ed, is 0.0, which is very rare for a first half of football. Salah came close with a couple of shots, one of which was a good save from Foster. The goal, we're just seeing the goal. He absolutely turns Danny Rose. Danny Rose, by the way, who's playing left centre back, but it feels like Mo Sissoko is actually playing left centre back at times. He's having to try and mop up the mess that Danny Rose keeps putting Watford into. Even for the goal, he tries and doesn't quite get there.
This is what I said when Watford signed Danny Rose on a free. I said
he's over the
I was
hill.
surprised a Premier League club had signed him because he was so bad at Newcastle. He was just poor. Newcastle was like, yeah, Danny Rose, because we're remembering the Danny Rose of 2016.
Yeah.
He's just fallen off an absolute cliff.
Yeah, I mean, Mourinho didn't see much in him. He sent him off on loan straight away. You might remember from the documentary on Amazon, Rose being like, why am I not getting games? So you're not very good anymore. Gee whiz, yeah, you're right. We should thank you everyone that did vote. Many of you will be watching that voted for Fantasy Football Scout. Those awards, they're won by those that they're voted by the public.
Nice, smooth.
I love this stream. Come on, Jaden. Watford have got two options here. They carry on as they are, and they take a 3-0 defeat. Maybe it'll be 3. Maybe it'll be 4. Or they have a go and risk a 6-7 niller.
Well, I mean, what's going to happen here is if I was Ranieri, I'd take Rose off and put someone else left back, because Klopp's just going to say to Salah, get on Danny Rose.
Yeah. They've got a few injuries at centre back. Watford, I think it was kind of semi-forced, but you didn't have to go to the back 5. Although I get they wanted to park the bus. In terms of attacking talent on the bench, I mean, João Pedro, Sema, is that Ashley Fletcher? I think it is. Is that Ashley Fletcher that was once of West Ham, then Middlesbrough? I think it might be. I don't think we've seen him this season, but I think he's one of like the 6 forwards they've got. So yeah, options, big options. But for me, I think you probably just go. Let's see how we crack on. Flute de Jong, absolutely love that captaincy call. Look, I think Salah was the right call. Like, don't get me wrong, but if you're looking for a differential, I think you could do a lot worse than Mahrez. How your rank will rise if Mahrez bangs. So yeah, fair enough. Oh, Ashley Fletcher does play for Watford. That's quite right.
Yeah.
What's your favourite team, Gianni? Oh, I'm a Chelsea fan, but my favourite team by a country mile is Diodora. No, is the Azzurri. I am an Italy fan, and I love all Serie A teams and Chelsea, but Italy's my number one.
Absolutely.
Ed, who's your team? Tell us a bit about Newcastle. What do we make of the takeover, Ed?
Yeah, no, Newcastle.
Are you
amazing.
sick of the talk of it already?
No, I'm not really. No, I love it. I just want to. The fact people are actually talking about Newcastle is so like, wow. So let's keep it up. No, I'm really excited. I've obviously it's a bit tricky with all the actual human rights abuse stuff, but I've come to a conclusion that I'm supporting the club that's been there for over 100 years, not the owners when I go. So I'm happy to go to the game and keep supporting the team. It's going to be really interesting in January. It's going to be interesting to see how long Steve Bruce stays. He's going to be there on Sunday. Obviously, they've said for his 1000th game.
Surprised at that. Are you surprised?
Yeah,
at
I think
that?
everyone's a bit surprised. Yeah, I guess they kind of came in and they wanted to kind of look at everything and check everything over at the club, and they just haven't got around to getting rid of him really. But I mean, he will go before January. They won't want to give the money to him.
100%. He'll go in the next month, I think.
Yeah, I reckon in the next week maybe.
Yeah.
So it's really exciting, and obviously for those who've just arrived, I've triple captained Alan Saint-Maximin as a symbol. It's not just because I'm an idiot, although it is that. It's because it's a symbol of Newcastle and new birth, and I've got to do it. I'm going to the game. It's going to be amazing.
Nice.
Who do you want Newcastle to buy in January? Matthew Wilkinson said. Well, I've already mentioned Ishmael
This is a good
Sarr.
game. This is a good game.
Ishmael Sarr would be good.
Wilf Zaha.
Wilf Zaha, players like that. But if you actually think about positionally, who do we need? We need a good centre-back. So I'd take someone like, we've been linked with Tarkowski. We've been linked with Koulibaly, although Gianni laughs when they say that because, that would be strange if we got him because he's going to go to a Champions League team. But then we need a centre mid. We need a striker. There's also James Ward-Prowse would be cool.
Yeah, I think you're looking at, other than Koulibaly, like very good players already in the league. They know it. They're young, and they can. They can do a job and hit the ground running. Because when you buy from overseas, as Man City did, Man City brought in loads of foreign talent, and actually loads of them just didn't get on with the league. Yeah.
What we don't want is to buy like Coutinho and players like that we've been linked with, mercenaries at the end of their career who are just going to be on like 300 grand a week and might.
Don't worry about that. Don't worry about what they're on. That's not a problem for you.
Good point. Yeah, but I don't want that. I'd rather get younger. Yeah, exciting Premier League established players and actually get our squad good.
Coutinho would be going purely for the money, and he's a sick note and always injured anyway. So yeah, I think you're right there. I think there's a few. I think you're right. The centre back you could do with some help there. You could do with a very good sort of DM, I'd say. And we discussed like one of the most in demand sort of British DMs in the country that's at a club that he probably won't be at forever is Calvin Phillips. Now, Calvin Phillips has got his pick. You do very well to beat off competition from the likes of Man United for Calvin Phillips, right? And I think United, if Calvin Phillips is up for grabs, they go for him. But if they weren't to, and he had a sort of average or poor season this year, big clubs might be put off him, and Calvin Phillips could be an option. I mean, he's an amazing player.
And also, if Man United go for Declan Rice, and Man United and Leeds have the thing, they don't really want to sell to each other. It's pretty controversial for Calvin Phillips to go to United and that sort of thing. So, yeah, if it all fell through and we've got the money and he was like, I want to move on from Leeds and and we're clearly investing in good players, then we could get him. We'd pay him enough.
Yeah,
we wouldn't have a problem with that.
Something that maybe Sarr wouldn't go to Newcastle, but they would. Like, if it's hard to say. It all depends on the manager. Like, if Newcastle attract a top manager, players will want to play for him. If they don't, they won't. So if and it's a massive if Conte went in now, and personally I'd much prefer to see Conte in 4 or 5 years, but if Conte did go in now, he'd attract good players. Sarr would go and play for Conte all day long.
Yeah. No, I agree. It's very exciting. Whatever happens, it's very, very exciting. And as I said, I think I've decided on our YouTube channel, which I'll comment now, Fantasy Football Social, which is just me and Gianni. I
don't feel like we've plugged it enough, Ed.
No, exactly. But I'm going to be doing some YouTube shorts on the day of the game, which is tomorrow. So I've triple captained ASM. Let's see how it goes. And I also don't really know how YouTube shorts works. So who knows? We'll find out.
Yeah.
Right. Gianni, tell us your team for this week. You haven't told us. I haven't even been through my team. Should I say what my actual team is?
Give us the highlights.
Okay, highlights. I've got Cancelo in, so hopefully he plays. I've triple captain Sen Maximan and
changing system. Sorry, Danny Rose has gone to left back, not left centre back, because Cleverley's come on. So he's bulking up the midfield. Massina has come off, so it'll be a back four of Firmino, Cathcart, Cathcart centre back. I can't pronounce his name, right. And then Rose. So it was going to be in the middle, 3-man midfield now with Cleverley in there.
Right.
The graphics will not change.
Well, you tried to do it last time and stuffed it up, so yeah. No, okay, right, we're off. Second half, underway.
Trent shoots. Wide. Scuffs, absolutely shanks it.
Trent, I've got you. Come on.
Yeah, all right, Nuclear, we know. What it is you get loads of new viewers coming in at half time, so we feel the need to say. And obviously, Ed giving up his time to do this, it should be promoting some of his own content too, right?
Exactly, yeah.
You spelled Man City wrong. Come on then. This is Danny Rose does it like he's put on some timber.
Yeah, well, no, that was you're comparing him with like 2016. He's actually been like that for a while. At Newcastle, he was the same shape, yeah, sort of round.
Well, I guess he's been in the gym as well. Then maybe he wants to bulk up.
Maybe he's bulked up. Yeah, maybe he's bulked up.
And again, like we're used to seeing players at 21 and remembering their body shape, and you look at players at 21 and then look at them at 28, and there's a massive difference there as a human being, and especially.
I was going to say, I look at myself as 21,
and especially as an athlete, you'll fill out. And I was looking.
Thanks, man.
I was looking at I looked at an image of Reece James this morning. Reece James is 21 years old. He's built like an absolute tank. Wait till Reece James is 28. He is going to be. He's already hench. He is going to be. If he keeps his pace, he's going to be a machine.
Yeah. Ian Buckler's on to me. Ed, it's not just the ASM triple captain, but you brought him in for Ronaldo. True.
Go on then. Tell me your other moves.
So I made one other, which was I think one other Cancelo in
4-point hit.
Yeah, I took a 4-point hit. Yeah, I took a 4-point hit. I think.
Took a 4-point hit to triple captain St Max.
If it comes off, I'm coming back onto Scout next week. Whatever the biggest thing Scout do, I'm coming on and I'm laughing at you all.
Reece James is a boss FPL best. That's quite right. So my moves. I took one transfer to bring in Reece James, we've just spoken about.
Right. Because you saw him topless and thought he was like a tank.
I saw his muscle definition. And I thought, you know what? I want a bit of that in my team. My team's very good, but it's lacking the sort of heavyweight division. It's lacking some muscles. So I just really felt like the team needed that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Rudiger went. Can't carry the flag.
Rudiger gone. Rudiger I've kept. He's on my bench. along with Sarr and Sissoko. Actually, I've got him as my 4.5.
Yeah, mine could be seen as a bit of a sideways move, but I think James is the better option over Rudiger. I just didn't bring him in because he was injured at the time, and I'm there for the upside. And
You wildcarded last week, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And off the back of a wild card, you shouldn't need loads of transfers. And I was planning on rolling it, and then I saw the Rudiger injury and just thought, no, do you know what, I might. Especially knowing a few of my players. Cancelo, there's been rumours he might not start. Foden, there's been rumours he might not. I've got Raul Jimenez, who played for Mexico on, I think, Thursday. Rafinha, again, I don't think he will. I think Jimenez will and Rafinha won't. We'll let you know the team news for Wolves and for Leeds in the next 25 minutes. It's my favourite part of the show, 2 o'clock. Team news.
Ian Buckler has said I took a -8, which is totally possible. Who else did I bring in?
Oh my God, that's
Trent.
so funny.
Trent. I brought Trent.
Okay, good move. I mean, he's nailed for 6 points. Asada! Oh!
Oh, what a save! Yes, Foster! Come on, Ben! You need to keep Salah out, Ben Foster. This is imperative.
Although you might have liked that goal because it was a Trent assist.
Well, yeah, but everyone has Trent, don't they? So, I mean...
I don't.
Well, true. And you're all I care about, so...
So, actually, the fact that goal didn't go in is a really weird thing, right? I'm a Salah captain owner, and it's probably doesn't make much difference if that goal goes in for me. I'm probably
This is why...
Because I don't own Trent.
Yeah, well, this is just when FPL just becomes like, what are we doing? When you're watching a player and it's like, goal, yes, he's my captain. It does absolutely nothing. You think something's gone wrong.
What is his effective ownership? Let us know in the chat.
People like me, Alan Sam Maximan. That's the real joy, you know? That's the joy.
There's top 10k ownership. Someone said in the chat earlier. I think it was like 160, 170%. But what is it in the entire game? I'm guessing it's around 150, 160. So if his effective ownership was 200%, then actually it would make 0 increase on my rank if he scores a goal.
Yeah.
Trent's 22% owned now. Yeah, that's pretty big, Thelma. Because he was flagged, because he was out, loads of people sold him, myself included, on a wild card. And look, I'm not foolish enough to go without Trent. Long term, I will 100% be bringing him back in the next couple of weeks. But I was willing to go big on City and big on Chelsea. And I've got double Chelsea and double City defence. Oh, Sarr is down.
Get up, Sarr. Thank you. Even though you're probably...
Oh,
no,
fine.
he will probably... He will come off the bench for me if Rafinha doesn't get any minutes.
Right. So. Matip went through the back of him. And to be fair, I think Sarr stayed down just to try and get the free kick.
Jaden has said, Ed, why did Liverpool get rid of Gini? I think he means Ginny Wijnaldum.
GG.
And they didn't really get rid of him. He just didn't sign a new contract. They wanted to keep him, I think, because he's a top player.
I like what Kev's done here. My eyes are off screen. Oh, Watford are in. Come on, Watford. Get a goal. Make this interesting, especially because I don't have Trent. Looks like there's been a clearance. It's Firmino. Oh, my God. Come on. Make it our boy. Mane.
Don't give it back to Salah. Keep it away from Salah.
Finds Robertson.
Keep it away from Salah.
Robertson with the
Keep
ball.
it away from Salah. Keep it away from Salah.
Oh, Firmino.
Yes, keep it away from Salah.
Oh, do you know what that means?
Nobody owns Firmino.
That means...
No, that's fine.
Mo Salah bonus points, even less likely because, because Firmino's just got 2. So it's Cathcart with an absolute howler.
Offside? So is it offside?
Hang on.
Pass.
Mane.
That's not
Robertson
offside.
Is wide. Oh, he is off.
He's off.
He's off.
But it doesn't reach him.
No, and he doesn't get the rebound.
I think that should be allowed, shouldn't it?
Yeah, he's not interfering with play there.
No, he doesn't interfere at play at any point.
If Salah had been Firmino, who gets the tap in, then Salah's off. He can't go and touch that ball.
And he didn't touch the ball, and he didn't affect Ben Foster in any way. Voice of Peter Walton on BT Sport, but I can't hear it because I've got it on mute.
Yeah, we'll get done for copyright if you play that.
Well, is that how it happens?
Probably.
Okay, I'll pretend I'm Peter Walton. Well, I'm looking at this, and I think there's probably...
Just agree with the ref. That's what Peter Walton
does.
does.
I think we're going to allow it. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
See?
Thanks, Peter.
That's your 20 grand this weekend earned.
Yeah. Oh, I hope. Offside looks like it hasn't been given.
Has not been given, no.
It's 3-0, confirmed. 3-0. The graphic will change. It's just slightly delayed.
3-0 confirmed. Salah still only with an assist, and his chances of bonus points are going down. Now, I think Salah probably needs a rest right now. Bring on Jota for Salah. Get Salah on the bench. Just start massaging his legs for the next game. That's fine. Let's do that.
Toby's just sent me a video.
Yeah, is it?
He's on the Aperol Spritz already.
Oh wow! You do know we're live on Fantasy Football Scout. Why are you telling us this?
Because for 2 hours, or as long as these streams are, I cannot keep up that level of professionalism. Quite frankly,
I can. I'm superbly professional.
Yeah, but you don't do it every week.
Yeah, well, yeah, true. Imagine that. Gosh.
Look, what we really need is a Salah goal.
Oh.
No. Don't say anything. I'm not looking at the screen. I'm looking at my screen. But your reaction makes me think we may have. Well, something. Has he been sent off? I'm not looking. No, you're happy. Hang on, this might mean a Salah goal here, or assist. Maybe a Salah assist. Trent to Salah, not a Trent assist. Okay, maybe it's a Watford goal. Firmino, Salah dancing feet. Oh, Mo, hit it. Oh, no, you did not, Mo Salah. Oh my days, you little dancer. There is magic in his feet. There is ice in his veins. Mo Salah, you're an absolute worldie. World number one. Let's stop talking about Messi and Ronaldo as world number one. Mo Salah, you're an absolute legend, and there is a reason why the FPL community have all captained you this game week. That is it. That is it. Come on. That's what we do, baby.
I hope you're all happy, all doing the same thing like sheep.
Come on. I can't.
Yeah, fair play. Firmino's got 2 goals and an assist. What is he doing? I said Alan Saint-Maximin was the best dribbler.
That goal is absolutely ridiculous.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on the floor. Curl.
Oh my God, that's better than the goal last week, is it? I think it might be for the composure. If you're not watching, Watford players are chucking themselves at it. He's just going fake shoot, goal.
This is not good. I'm going to be honest. My rank is going to have plummeted, and I think that I might just. Can I disconnect now or?
Colby says this is gold. I'm hoping Ed and I are entertaining you. Look, Colby, do me one. If someone out there would love to clip my reaction to that goal, if you post it on Twitter and tag me in the next half an hour, 20 minutes, whenever you can do it, I will retweet it straight away.
And if you tag me, I'll block you.
Yeah, tag both of us and we'll both retweet it. My reaction to that goal. Give us I don't know, the 30 seconds before and after it or something.
Look, guys, I hope you're all happy. So you've all just gone like this. I'm here on my own in the rank. You've all just gone, okay? But all together, yeah? So, actually, that is good, isn't it? Because I'm still down here, so you've all done better than me. Why didn't I captain Salah?
Oh, that was absolutely brilliant. That absolute goal. First time I'll be watching again, FPL Best. FPL Best, thank you very much. Best, thank you for putting something in the chat. We want the chat to be engaged, but the comment section are what, say, the Fantasy Football Scout bosses will see.
Oh,
right?
Yeah.
So,
5-star review for Ed and Gianni. What great guys! You should give them pay rises. Not that they pay me, but that'd be fantastic.
FPL Best. If you can copy and paste your comment or retype it, it's only 7 words, whatever it is. Put it in the comments, will you?
One person.
Oh, speaking of putting on timber, look at the state of the ref.
Oh no, blimey! I don't understand how refs always have a little belly.
A little one, a huge belly.
They all do though. They all
They run so many miles.
Men.
But they run so much.
I know, it's weird, isn't it?
The amount of cardio they do in training in the week, they've got to be really fit.
Someone is saying pray for me. I think that's probably wise. That'd be good. One more goal for Salah to break Drogba's record for most Premier League goals by an African. Wow.
Check out the bonus points. In gold, we have Firmino. That means he's on for 3. Salah is now on silver.
Do you know what the thing is? If Saint-Maximin suddenly gets injured tomorrow, I haven't even got my vice on Salah.
Oh, you...
I've got a Lukaku.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's not... yeah, I mean, it's a bad shout. No one's captain Lukaku, but...
yeah,
it could be worse. You could have had it on, I don't know, Ben Foster, who, Yeah,
true. I could have had it on, I don't know, another Newcastle player. Oh, guys, this is absolutely. I'm glad you've seen the process of my thinking. I thought I was getting away with it. There was so many last-ditch tackles. I thought Salah's not going to get a goal here. This is brilliant. Like, this is Firmino scores. Salah not getting the assist. Then I saw Salah goal in the comment, and then Trent passed to him. I thought, okay, at least Trent's going to get the assist, and then that didn't happen.
Yeah. When I was like, oh, it's a Trent, and then I was thinking, oh, maybe this play breaks down and Watford go and score.
Oh. Can't outrun a bad diet, says Martin Jones. That's true. Can't outrun a bad diet.
What's your diet like these days, Ed?
Mine, I'm just getting fat because I go to school and there's free cooked school lunch.
Oh, I love school lunch.
And but it's properly good food. Like,
and the portions are good sizes.
Portions are good. It's a boarding school, so they're all little pretentious little kids. And they don't know they've been born, so the food has to be incredible. I had oyster paella the other day.
Oh, God. Ed, are you allowed to say that?
What?
They're pretentious little kids.
No, they're lovely. No, I'm joking. They are lovely. They're not going to be watching this anyway, unless this kid who's 8 years old is from the school. I don't know. But, no.
That kid who's 8 years old is 9, and it's Jaden. Thank you for being in the chat, Jaden.
Yeah. No. It's good though. So I'm getting fat basically is my diet.
Yeah, because you have a hot meal every lunch, right? And usually you just have a sandwich.
Yeah, exactly. So, but I do like running, and I'm getting back into my running, so that's good.
Yeah,
so
you're doing a charity fundraiser soon, aren't you?
I am. I haven't announced it yet because I'm just working out the logistics, and I don't want to say it publicly until. And no, I will say it, but I don't want to commit to something before and then not do it. So I'm actually going to work it out properly. But yeah, I was going to raise money for Street Child United, and the deadline for my running was going to be the next Fest. So I will say something on Twitter once I've worked it all out.
What are you expecting us at Fest to be like? I don't know, a guard of honour as you run in for your
50th run in all the way from Edinburgh on the last day. Hey, celebration! Yay! Captain Tony.
Yeah. We've been there.
What the heck? Colby says school lunch is incredible. Pizza burgers are the best. What the heck is a pizza burger?
What school do you go to? Jamie Oliver hasn't done
Jamie Oliver, I was going to say,
healthy
he'll
meal
be
plan at
crying.
your school. Do an FPL tournament, JP says. An FPL five-a-side tournament. JP, I'm planning that. It's the day after Fest, 22nd of January. Yet to be, details are coming shortly. But yeah, we are doing one in London, 22nd of Jan. Follow me on Twitter for more info.
That'll be good. I'll be able to nutmeg you all in person. That'll be lovely. So I'm looking forward to that. Although Ross, FPL Raptor, seems decent, doesn't he? So I'll have to watch him.
He's very good. My mate who took him to the final in Fest last time, he's very good. He'll be on my team. In fact,
that's the final of like a penalty shootout thing, wasn't it?
I might put you on my team as well, Ed.
Yeah, you could go for it. I mean,
what I'm thinking is of having maybe a Street Child United team.
Oh, what? And I'm on that, am I?
And I put you on that, yeah.
All right. Well, can I have the free roll?
If you're doing a fundraiser for us, we should put you in the team, right?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Is there not going to be a Fest? Oh, no, I guess there wouldn't be a Fest team, would there?
Well, we don't have a big enough team, do we? Me, you and Mark. It's 7 aside.
Yeah, but everyone would just stop and want to chat to Mark. So,
selfies. Just get Mark to play. Mark can play with a pen. Just so everyone stops. Oh, can you sign and can you selfie?
Funny.
Oh, he's in Wisconsin. Colby, of course you're in America with your pizza burgers.
Oh yeah, I could have guessed that. We don't need to ask what your diet's like then in America.
So pizza burgers are how we roll, and mozzarella.
Flipping heck.
Oh, or a burger with mozzarella and marinara. That's like a pasta sauce.
Colby, I'm not directing this at you, but you do realize America is the fattest country on earth, and I can see why now.
I don't think it is actually. I think Mexico.
Is it not?
I think Mexico might have a bigger obesity problem. And my colleague is in Mexico at the moment, visiting our Street Child project in Mexico. And honestly, she took us a photo of this cafe. The only drink it sells is Coke, and they've got every Coca-Cola going.
Wow.
And I think more Coca-Cola is consumed in Mexico, per person, than anywhere else in the world.
Wow.
7 teaspoons of sugar in a can of Coke, isn't it?
Oh, more than that. I think it's 32.
Oh, good God. Maybe that's diet. Maybe that's Diet Coke with 7.
No, Diet Coke has no sugar, but it has an alternative substitute called aspartame, which has been linked to cancer.
Okay. Although, of course, Coca-Cola, if you're watching, we're not saying that's the reason you would...
Yeah, no. Coca-Cola, if you're watching, please sponsor us and we love you.
And actually, what I love about Coca-Cola is they do put a lot of money into, the youth games and stuff like that. They even sponsor the Premier League.
There we go. I'm sure all the Premier League players are drinking Coke every night.
It's great.
And eating McDonald's. That's Frosties.
Hang on. Great. There might have been some action. Gee whiz says there's a bit of action. So eyes off the chat for those that want to. Eyes off the chat or on the chat to do. Trent is in. Shoots.
Shoot.
Deflection. Wide.
Oh,
I thought that was in. Gee whiz.
that's what I needed.
Would that have gone down as a goal? Was it on target?
Yeah, I think. Well,
Oh my God,
let's
that
just
was
say
close. Look how close this is, Ed. Oh, it's definitely on target.
Of course, it's Danny Rose. Oh,
Danny Rose with the block, and it spins the opposite. It's going
Yeah.
one side. Trent from distance along the ground, going one side, going one bottom corner, and it ends up going just past the other bottom corner, and we like that a lot. I don't know, Qasim. I'm going to ignore the chat on that. Trent corner comes in. Yeah, you're captain. Okay, I see what you did there. Very good. No fake shouts, please, for goals. Or you'll be out, Qasim. We want you in this chat. We're gonna say we'll give you the benefit of the doubt there. Maybe don't boot him out, G-Wiz. Yeah, don't boot him out yet.
Yeah, don't. Yeah.
Oh, substitute. Oh, Robbo is off. Oh, sorry, Trent is off, but it's not this. It's after the. I was thinking it was this side of 60, so I just got very excited.
Clean sheet blanks.
I got very excited about the Trent coming off for a 2-pointer. But now, Trent comes off with a 6-pointer. Yeah, Ed's very happy with that. Absolutely banged.
Applauding him off the pitch. Standing ovation.
Simicast.
Simicast is on again.
He might be needed this week for some of you that have still got him on your benches.
I don't, actually. But Trent, okay, I'll take that.
Yeah, I mean, he's had an injury. It's very rare to see Trent subbed off, but he's had his injury.
Salah is on for 13 points here.
Yeah. Nice, isn't it? Yeah, if you want to see the points there, you just have to look at our graphic. He's on for 11 plus which is always the little number by their name is the points they're on.
Right.
Without the bonus, as you can see, because that's currently could change. So they've got silver bonus there.
How very clever of you.
Yeah.
Let me look.
Again, it's not my work.
Milner has been, I can see he's on for 1 point there. He's been quality today. He's still top quality, isn't he? How old is he? 36 now?
He's an absolute, he's just brilliant. He can play
so
at any
good.
position. He was playing right back last week. I mean, he probably should have been sent off. Like he was.
Do you know one of the
Foden.
Do you know there was two of the big reasons Keegan. Do you remember when Ashley first came in at Newcastle? We got Keegan back. It was like, yeah, fantastic. Keegan's a manager again. Let's relive the 90s days. Keegan, there was two things that really irked him. One, we sold James Milner. Two, we didn't sign a young player who Keegan said sign.
Who?
Because Luka Modric.
Oh my God, really?
Yeah.
Oh wow. Guys, I am desperate for a wee. I'm gonna go and then I'm gonna come
Boo!
back. Yeah, I know.
Boo!
We're gonna. I don't usually do this, but I'm making the most of having Ed. And off the back of a comment from Jaden, you two are the best YouTubers ever.
Okay. Yeah.
I need Ed to just do a little plug for where you might want to get more of this sort of content from.
Again, we're doing that again. For goodness sake.
What I will say is Ed will definitely be invited back to do these watch-alongs. So we want to
Thanks.
grow the watch-alongs. So you can catch me and Ed
Right.
there, but you can also catch him somewhere else, and he'll comment in the chat too. Back in 30 seconds.
Basically, Gianni was doing a big long wee, everyone. So we have a YouTube channel. You already know this. I'm not saying it again. We've said it about 15 times. Fantasy Football Social. I've commented. That's our account. Subscribe if you want to see me and Gianni. Now, I'm on my own here. So why don't you ask me a question try and ask a question in the chat that Gianni wouldn't usually allow me to answer, but because he's gone, I can answer. Be quick. Danny wrote, okay, I want Duffy and Grealish instead of Benrahma and Trent this week. Hopefully pays off. That's boring FPL stuff. Joking. That's why we're here, of course. Gosh, I'm already the shares in Fantasy Football Scout while I'm here on my own are just going. What's happening in the football? 4-0. I haven't captained Salah. My only other player I've got is Trent. He's gone off, but with a clean sheet, so that's good. And it's all Liverpool. And James Milner's having a stormer, and Mohamed Salah is best player in the world. And so it's interesting. Liverpool's defence is just back, isn't it? Van Dijk being back. I'm just going to speak out loud because I don't know what else we do. I've got no one to talk to. Although last week when I was on the Scoutcast, oh, hang on, here comes a question. Andre, what happened with the car fine? Well, so I phoned the company, right?
Oh my God, you're still talking about it. Brilliant.
That fined me.
And 10 seconds.
And I said, ask a question that I could answer.
Oh,
What the car fight? Yeah, so I phoned the company that scrapped the car, and they said that they'll get back to me within 10 working days, and they haven't got back to me yet. So that's what's happened. So I paid it. Gee whiz, telling me off. Easy now, Ed. I already managed to get told off. Gianni was gone for about 10 seconds. Jaden,
I like
Ed,
your question, Corby.
Yeah, who will win the Prem? Probably.
He said United a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, could still happen, but no.
Behave.
Do you know what? I'm going to say, watching Mo Salah today, I'm going to say Liverpool. I know everyone's saying Chelsea or City.
You can't just go with the obvious pick, can you?
No, exactly. I just can't.
It's not your nature.
He says, what % Italian is Gianni?
Do you know the answer?
It's probably like
0.
0%. It probably is.
I like the guy. Did you ever watch? Was it Brentford Rejects? The guy, like the kids program. There was a guy called Bruno De Gradi, and he wore an Italian shirt, spoke like an Italian, like this, and he was 0. His name was actually Paul Barry. He was English. I'm 50%. I'm more Italian than English. Do you know what I mean?
Okay. Oh yeah. Say that in Italian, Gianni.
Di completo italiano pa inglese.
Sounds good. Well done. You could have said anything, and I wouldn't know if you're telling the truth. So,
was I telling the truth?
Apparently, FPL Rockstar has tweeted that Diaz, Walker, and Grealish are all benched.
But that's not the most. It's a source, but you know, wait for the team news.
Is that a rule? Are you telling me now that's not what we do? We don't do that.
Well, you do what you want.
Don't say that.
But let's move on.
Yeah. Okay. We'll move on. Okay. So we're waiting for the team news. It's in 4 minutes. Very exciting.
But the leaks are suggesting that Diaz and Walker bench, Foden starts.
Yeah.
So
I tweeted just before coming on this. I tweeted that I triple captained Alan Saint-Maximin, and 258 people have liked it, and 25 people have called me basically names.
What you should have done is made a big deal out of that. For all week, you should have been producing content about this. We should have done a pod about it. You should have done a Twitter video about it. Like when you do your triple captain, we could have done it.
Yeah, but no, you see, that's so un-me. They'd know that I was doing some sort of media campaign to get like the followers. Yeah, it's just this is just my feels, It's just.
I get you.
It's from the heart. Alan Saint-Maximin will get 3 bonus points, an assist, and 2 goals. So I can feel it,
Okay. Okay. What teams are we going to do? Do you want to confirm what team do you want? Let's ignore Man City because we've gone from the. Well, let's not ignore Man City, but. What do you reckon?
What do you want to do?
Well, Wolves is a big one for me.
What do you want?
At
2:00, I'm going to do Jimenez Wolves update. And I think United's always a very big one, Ed. Why don't you do United? Oi!
What
happened? What happened? It wasn't Salah.
Oh no, hang on. I don't know, but it zoomed in on Danny Rose again, who looks guilty.
Oh god, guilty ass.
Here we go. Here's the reply. Here's the replay. Sorry, reply. Yes, Danny Rose gives the ball away. Essentially, he's had a shocker today.
Oh, Firmino's a great pass.
Firmino to Mane, and Mane misses.
He should score that.
Yeah, he should have.
How's he not hit the target there?
Well, he's not Salah, is he? Come on.
Yeah, true. Ooh. The good thing, it's in the BPS. That's a big chance missed from Mane. Good for Salah captainers.
Yeah. I'll try and say this in the right way.
Oh, God.
The leaks are suggesting that Foden is starting.
Very good, Ed. Very good.
Thanks.
What other team do we really want to know about that we can't wait for? Leeds, Rafinha. I'll do Rafinha. I'll do Leeds as soon as I've done Wolves.
How do you find them so quickly?
Well, Twitter.
All right. Well,
so
just keep refreshing.
On the first source we will get of team news will be the official Twitter page of the club. Before the Premier League tweet it. So before any media outlet. So I'm on Wolves Twitter. As soon as it hits 0:00, so in 90 seconds time, I'll hit refresh every second and I'll get it before anyone.
Wow, you're good, man. There are leaks suggesting that Alan Saint-Maximin is going to score a hat-trick as well. So
I'm actually going to do Leeds first because I think
G-Wiz is telling me to do more leaks. So
no,
great.
You can wait, G-Wiz, for 30 seconds. I'm going to do.
Just went and did a leak. Hey.
I'm going to do the Rafinha bench or starting or not even squad news because I think that's massive.
Okay, hang on. I'm just refreshing now.
It's not 0:00 yet. I'll tell you as soon as it's 0:00 so you don't waste your refreshers.
Yeah, but I like it anyway. It just feels good refreshing, doesn't it? Something new might pop up. Ooh. Oh, good defending there from someone. Oh, Watford. Oh, good touch. Oh, lovely ball. No,
yeah,
it's
maybe
been
you could
cut
just
out
watch the
by
game.
James Milner again.
Seeing as I'm not.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, yeah.
Um,
Watch the game. I don't want to see Salah score more points.
right, it's o'clock. Start refreshing those
o'clock.
pages. Start refreshing those pages, baby.
But what do I refresh?
Well,
I'm just refreshing my
Twitter.
timeline. Yeah, I'm refreshing. I just got a picture of some woman on a swimming pool.
Okay, Rafinha is not in the squad. Rafinha is not in the squad. That is huge, huge news.
Wow. So I'm getting what's his name? SARS points. Right. Okay. So should I tell you the Aston Villa lineup because I've got it?
Yes, please. Or just the headlines. Yes.
Well, okay. The headlines are it's what we expect. Basically, El Ghazi's on the bench, Ramsey's on the bench, Ashley Young's on the bench, Ings and Watkins up front, Buendia's playing, Target's playing. Yeah, that's the headlines really.
Oh, Kev, you've tweeted the clip. Can you redo it? Can you rotate? You've tweeted it the wrong way round. See if you can rotate the video. Kev, I need you to do this, mate. Come on. If you can rotate it, I'll retweet straight away. But I don't.
He's not your slave, mate. He's not your slave.
No, he's my good pal. And do you know what, Kev? I just bought his tickets for Fest last week.
Oh, good lad. I like him now. Yeah. I like him.
And he came to the last Fest. Kev was the guy, Ed, when I was on stage doing the quiz, who kept catching my eye every time there's a goal to be like, there's been a Brentford goal.
Good lad, Kev.
He was on
right,
the,
here you go.
Here's
Here's
the scout
the
lads.
team.
Good man,
Here's the
Kev.
City team. Stefan in goal. Cancelo, Stones, Ake, Laporte, Rodrigo, De Bruyne, Bernardo, Mahrez, Foden, Sterling.
That was, yeah. So no Grealish.
No Grealish.
No
No
Gundogan.
Walker. No Diaz. No Gundogan.
Wait, no Diaz?
No. Stones and Ake.
Oh, for God's sake. Is Diaz on the bench? Is he fit? Is he injured?
He's on the bench. He's on the bench, yeah.
Oh, big news. No Jimenez for Wolves. Oh my God, I'm going to have a mare. Jimenez benched.
Get in. Oh, this is brilliant. Right. What's the Leeds team?
Oh,
is...
for God's sake. Hwang and Traore. Jimenez benched.
Yeah.
Annoying.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. What else we got?
Oh,
here?
I've got Leicester. Vardy and Iheanacho up top. I think that's the partnership we've wanted to see, isn't it?
That's it. That's what we wanted.
The bad news is Amati is playing centre back, so United are going to have fun there.
Wonder what my Sky team's looking like. I know.
Boring.
Do we talk about Sky on this, or is it just FPL?
Mainly FPL. You can talk Sky if you want. Scout do some Sky videos if you're interested. I think Joe and Luke might do one each week for those that are out there.
Yeah, they do actually. Yeah, they do.
I'll just plug Central. This is, isn't it? Plug Central. So
it is.
The
And
Man
my
United
Sky...
team news was.
Yeah.
Let me just check out the quick highlights because there's Maguire actually does start. There's no Varane, so it's Lindelof and Maguire. And then up top, Sancho starts, Greenwood starts, Ronaldo starts. So that looks like the front three. Luke Shaw and Bruno also starting for you guys. So Matic is playing DM alongside Pogba in the middle. Kev, you haven't rotated it. You said you would.
Gundogan, Diaz, Walker, Jimenez, Armstrong, Rafinha not starting. Wow. Armstrong's benched. Adam Armstrong, if you're interested.
Is he really? Oh, hang on.
Yeah.
Sorry, Kev. Looks like it might just be on mobile that it's gone funny. So, yeah. Let me just check. Kev. I'm checking on my mobile.
Good old Kev. Good old Kev.
Love
Oh, he
that.
follows me as well. Oh, what a lad.
There you go.
He's a great guy. I do like Kev. I've always liked Kev. Kevin!
See, Seb knows who Kev is. But because you're a newbie to the stream, you don't know who Kev is.
Right. There you go. Well, I've learned now. I think he's probably the greatest human I've ever met, actually. So it's brilliant. My internet's gone funny. Oh, it's been posted again. Kev's posted again. Yeah, there we go. There you go. We're there.
I'm watching it back. It's too good.
You're on a stream and you're already watching back clips from this stream. Yeah, so am I.
I just want to make sure I'm retweeting the right post. Like Kev may have stitched. Not that I think Kev would ever stitch me up. But could you imagine? It'd be like Ed talking about school dinners. That'd be funny actually.
It ends with me insulting everyone in FPL as well by saying, "I hope you're all happy."
Do you say that?
Yeah. Right. What are we watching here? So remember, we are actually watching the football match, but nothing's happening. It's still 4-0 to Liverpool, and it's all just a bit sort of messy now. Trent off, Robertson
Ed,
off.
give it a retweet, mate. We said we would.
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. Sorry, I thought we were on a stream. I was trying to be professional, Gianni.
Right, where are we? Is there any other team news you guys want? Let us know. Livramento, does he start? That's a big one. I'm guessing he does. Who are the other big players? I'll check Southampton as we speak. Livramento has been brilliant, isn't he? And I'm going to need Livramento because bloody Diaz. Yeah, Livramento starts. It's weird he's gone. It's weird he's gone without Adam Armstrong. That is a weird one. Brodja, though, can I just say Brodja, the guy that started up front, he's a Chelsea loanee. He's Albanian. He is incredible.
Right.
And I don't say this lightly. Like I told you, Livramento was incredible 6 months ago, right? I told you Tarek Lamptey was incredible 6 months, like a year ago. Brodja is going to be brilliant. Watch him today. I think he could score, and I think he might be like 5 million. Right. If he gets a run of games.
Yeah. What was I going to say? I've got Cancelo, so I'm pretty happy about that, actually. It could be a good one against Burnley. Right. Oh, okay. Salah is on the corner of the edge of the box. Pass it in. Cut out. Yeah, in fact, perfect thing in this game now would be Sarr scoring for Watford because Trent's off and he's got his clean sheet. Now I just need Sarr to do something.
Yep.
Come on, Sarr. It's really annoying because in my Sky game, I've got Rudiger. Obviously, you can't make transfers as willy-nilly because you only get a certain amount. I've got Rudiger, who's not playing, and I've got Rafinha, who's not playing. But I guess a lot of people would be in that position, so...
Yeah.
Is Rudiger definitely not playing? Is that definite?
Yeah, pretty much definite. I don't think it was 100% confirmed from Tuchel, but he said he was out. I think he said he was out. But I think he had been out.
His flag did turn to red.
It did turn to red off the back of that press conference. I think he pretty much confirmed he was out.
Right, okay. It'd be so funny if he plays.
Yeah, especially because I sold him, yeah.
So am I going to get 11 players out? There's going to be some people without 11 players this week.
Yeah, but Tsimikas coming off people's benches and he gets a point. And Amati, another 4.0 defender that a lot will have on the bench still, will come off benches. Amati starts.
All into the box. Header by Mane. Save.
So, bonus points. We need Salah on for 3, really, don't we? He's currently on for 2. Let's see how close that is.
We don't need him on for 3. Thank you very much. He's nowhere near Firmino.
Is he not?
No, Firmino's got 2 goals and an assist.
72 Firmino in the
BPS.
BPS. 42 for Salah.
Yeah.
Jaden, have a word, mate. Have a word with the parents. Get them to get you a test straight away.
My dad has COVID at the moment. He's fine, but it means he couldn't come to the game. Newcastle game. He said this at the start, didn't he, on Sunday? Very big shame.
Guys, to reiterate, the 3 o'clock kickoffs, team news, because people are still news flashing. Jimenez is benched, yeah. Rafinha is not in the squad. Maguire is fit. Luke Shaw starts. Pogba's playing centre mid with Matic. Greenwood and Sancho both start with Ronaldo. And Marty starts for Leicester, alongside Vardy and Inacho are starting. Man City, some big news there. No Grealish. The first game he's missed out in the Premier League. Foden does start. Many wildcarders went Foden. I was ahead of that curve last week. Southampton, Adam Armstrong doesn't start. That's fairly big news. Let's have a look at that Brighton back line. A lot of Shane Duffy owners out there. A lot of Veltman owners. Sanchez, of course. Many have got Sanchez. So Sanchez starts. Mupé starts. Late riser went Mupé. Shane Duffy starts.
Shane Duffy starts. Well, I've got him.
Veltman starts.
He started for me.
Shane Duffy. I mean, someone on the chat earlier said they captained Shane Duffy.
Look at that. I've got 2 very cheap defenders in Duffy.
Oh, yeah.
Livramento, but I like it. The colours worked well together as well. It looks nice. You know?
Yeah, it works on the wall, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Looks like we're getting another sub. Milner off. Nico Williams is coming on.
Milner's been incredible today.
All right, Milner's actually on for a bonus point. Milner's on for a bonus point.
Yeah. Jaden Hill says his mum's watching. Give her a shout out, please. Her name is Michaela Dacey. Michaela Dacey, thank you for watching.
Now go get your son a COVID test.
Yeah, no, good test. And you should probably isolate too. Please text your friends who you've seen in the last 48 hours.
That's what we do here. Responsible eggs.
This is a public service announcement. Jaden, get a test. Okay.
Any other shout outs? Not from Jaden. You've had your share.
Any shout outs? I'll personalise each one, guys.
FPL best, sorry, makes a brilliant point. Because Mark Southerns this morning and I both agreed on the deadline stream, Jota plays every game. Doesn't matter if he starts or comes on, he features. Jota cannot come on today, 3 subs being used.
Yeah, but Mark Southerns doesn't have a clue what he's talking about.
Do you know what
I mean?
So what, you're going to do some personalised shout-outs to you, Ed? Because
I'll do some personalised birthday cameo appearance.
Doesn't your brother get paid for these?
He does cameo. Yeah, he breaks in. Yeah.
And how do we not get paid for these, eh?
I know. Tell me about it.
Look, this is going to be your last opportunity to get a free shout-out from us because we're going to start, hang on. G-Wes says there's action. Eyes on screen. Eyes off chat for me for a minute.
Come on, Ishmael Sarr.
Come
Please,
on,
Ishmael.
Watford. Oh, it's Sarr. Save. Oh, what a save that is. Adrian, you have had one thing to do today and you just stepped up.
Offside
may have been offside.
Matthew Wilkinson, you are isolating. Hope you're doing well, brother. Stay strong. Keep watching us in the time that you have. You can watch Fantasy Football Social, all the back catalogue, and like everyone and subscribe and comment on everyone. That would be great. Thank you, Matthew.
That wouldn't have been offside because it would have off the rebound. He only came offside, the guy that was in the rebound. So the Sarr goal would have stood if it went in, and it was a save onto the post, I think.
Oh, through ball.
Oh, G-Wiz says keep watching.
G-Wiz says keep watching. G-Wiz.
Hang on. What? Cannavaro is in. Oh my God. Cannavaro is in the ground. Cannavaro is in the ground. And do you know what? In 2006, I've got a picture on my wall wearing that shirt there. Cannavaro. Come on.
Also, Gianni, I hate to spoil your little party, but you said Adrian. It's not Adrian, is it? It's Kehela or whatever his name is, the Irish fella. FPL Gabby says, shout out for my brother Yuri Nator, please. He is ill. Yuri Nator, I hope you get very well very soon. Stay strong, brother. We miss you. We love you. Get better.
Sarr with the ball in. Oh, I tell you what, if Watford have not looked like scoring all day, but in the last 5 minutes, they've stepped it up. Too little, too late. 85 minutes in, 4-0 down. But Sissoko's looking lively.
So hang on, G-Wiz said keep watching because he knew Cannavaro was coming for you. That's basically why I said it.
I should hope so. These guys know me well, Ed. They know me very well. Like, G-Wiz and I are mates. So yeah, I'm glad to hear that.
Watford are attacking well here. Like, they're suddenly on the back foot. If Sarr gets a goal, even though I didn't captain Salah, I've had a pretty good start to the game week.
Yeah.
Yeah, just given there's going to be players who, because I've got 17 points so far from 2 players. If Sarr scored as well, that would be 3 players with a lot.
As if Cannavaro's there. What a legend. Maybe Cannavaro's going to be on...
Fabio Cannavaro. Cannavaro, we love you. Well done. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for coming to watch Watford. Why will he be there? Because of the links with Italy, the Watford links.
So Ranieri, maybe he's looking to join Ranieri's coaching team. Cannavaro, by the way, is a manager in his own right. I think he manages in Abu Dhabi or Dubai. Or maybe in India.
He still looks great.
Oh, no, China. He's current manager of one of the big Chinese clubs, Guangzhou, who have got quite good players.
Oh, nice. Colby says, shout out to Piri Piri Sauce. Piri Piri Sauce, Mrs. or Mr. Don't know. Thank you so much for watching. Please tune in. Subscribe, comment, come and be a guest, Piri Piri Sauce, one day if you'd like.
Okay, maybe they don't have any good players. I'm just looking at Wikipedia, and the list of players is literally loads of Chinese players I've never heard of, and then a Brazilian called.
What, you're just assuming they're not good?
Well,
you're just assuming, are you?
Yeah, I am, because China's national team's rubbish.
they're all under threat of. Yeah.
Cannavaro would have done a better job than Danny Rose. You're quite right, JP. He's probably also in better shape.
Right.
I'm having a right go at Rose today, aren't I?
Guys, do touch the like button. Smash that like button if you haven't already. Let's boost this up, the algorithms. We want to be taking on Andy at Let's Talk by next week. I want to have 200k subs on this channel by next week. Guys, that's our target. Let's go.
It's quite ridiculous that this video has got 6 likes. This is as good as content.
It's got 95 likes. It's got 95.
How do you know that?
Because I'm looking, it says
Oh,
95
right.
likes.
All right, and off the back of it, Ed, how many followers has the fantasy? Oh, great ball in, Sar with the header. Oh, he doesn't get it right.
Score,
kick.
score, score.
Oh, cleared. Sar just had a great opportunity for a header. Didn't connect properly, but he was literally, he connected with it and you score. And then he goes for a weird overhead kick that's never on. Yes, off the back of this, guys, please all just right now, hit that like button. Smash that like button.
It's gone up to 120 now, so it actually works telling people to do it. We should note that down.
Oh, yeah, because it was on 95.
It was on 80 something when we first said it.
Yeah, Ed, but we don't stream on our channel. That's the problem.
Yeah.
We can't
Should
interact.
we stream on our channel?
We can't interact. And we can't tell people to do things. Because
why don't we stream? Is it because we just can't be bothered?
Because I don't know. Well...
don't know how to do it. You didn't want to admit that.
It's the tech. The tech kills me. If you could stream for us...
I'll work it out. Just click a few buttons here.
You have to have a really good computer. I don't know if your MacBook
I've got a really good computer. I am on a MacBook Pro M1 chip, brand new, with half a terabyte of storage. Thanks.
Yeah, but I don't think my MacBook. It killed my MacBook when I first tried it to the point where fantasy
Johnny, your
Scout,
MacBook is about 5 or 6 years old. This is an M1 MacBook Pro. It will be fine.
Mine's an Air.
Yeah, exactly. Yours is an Air from about 5 years ago.
So off the back of the first stream I did for Scout, my laptop literally couldn't handle it. It was red hot within 30 seconds. Chris from Scout sent me a computer, so I'm now streaming on a nice, good computer.
Okay, Chris from Scout, forget everything I said about my MacBook. My computer's rubbish. Can you send me a new one, please? Thanks.
Although Ed's going to be streaming on his YouTube channel, everyone, which if you don't know is called Fantasy Football Social.
I'm pretty sure everyone knows that because you've mentioned it 17 times.
Well, they better like and subscribe to that one too.
Guys, we need to continue this because One True Colour has asked a very important question for all our seasons, which is, Ed, what's your favourite type of sandwich? Now, my favourite type of sandwich would be moist, but from a meaty sort of substance. So the juices of the meat, maybe like a chicken with what would I put in? Cheese and a bit of lettuce.
You don't eat sandwiches. You only have hot meals.
I only have sandwiches. Yeah. Who do you think I am? I'm not some sort of tramp. But yeah, I'll go with the sandwich, bit of chicken, bit of cheese, bit of sauce, bit of lettuce, tomato. Basically, I'm describing a burger. So, whatever. Not a pizza burger, though, like one of our guys said.
Okay, I think there's been action. And right, Mo Salah has just got man of the match. It's 4-0 Liverpool, 89 minutes in. Mo Salah got man of the match. Forget your FPL man of the match, your three bonus points. That's Firmino all day long with your 2 goals and your assist. But Mo Salah, deservedly man of the match from BT Sport. There's a goal coming up, I think. It's Nico Williams on the right-hand side. Doesn't he do well to beat the first man? Oh, wow. Is that 3 tapping goals for Firmino?
It is.
A hat-trick of tap-ins.
Wow, Firmino.
Wait, was the second goal a tap-in? I think it was.
Yeah, I think they have all been. Here you go. I've got some questions as well. Yeah, I mean, Firmino, what a game. How they've given it. Why? This is the problem with giving man of the match, like on 82 minutes.
No, it's still the right call. Mate, Mo Salah just scored goal of the season. It's the right call.
Firmino has scored a hat-trick and
doesn't matter.
On.
Doesn't matter. Firmino's hat-trick was all tap-ins. Mo Salah assist for the first goal as well. Wow. Best assist so far this season. Potentially best goal so far this season. The guy deserves man of the match.
Yeah, but he's not my captain. So 5-0. I'm glad Salah wasn't involved. Ed, you should have it called How Not to Play FPL. Well, we did think about that, but we went for the Fantasy Football Social. Ed, did you figure out the video?
There's an expert.
Yeah, it is Gianni as well. It's me and Gianni. Essentially, it's this. Right? What you've seen today, apart from we don't watch a game, we talk about even more random things.
It's actually more entertaining than today.
Even more entertaining than this. I mean, I've got things like this. It's crazy. Who knows what's going to happen next? Did you figure out the video processing issues I had? Yes, I did. Thank you for asking. It was doing something very weird. What else have we got? Rose is not having his best game.
My favourite sandwich.
Your family, yeah, Jenny. I mean, no one really wants to know you. You're just here for sort of, just fill the space. But go on, what's your favourite sandwich?
So I recently had a Subway, and it was. Have you ever tried a Subway, Ed?
I have actually. I quite like Subway.
It's what us working class folk sometimes eat when we're at a service station, So they've got a really good new vegan menu, and they've great to see. It's not like just one vegan dish or option. And their meatball, their meatless ball marinara is amazing. Give it a go. It tastes just like the meat one. And
I'll just have the meat.
Well, or just have the meat if that's your vibe. But
lovely.
Knowing the vegan one tastes identical and is the same price, save the environment. Do you know what I mean?
Save the poor little.
Yeah, I mean, save the cow firstly, and then
cows,
save the
yeah.
environment.
Maguire starts for United apparently.
Rose captain Firmino in FPL.
Yeah, Rose was awful today. He was so bad.
Oh, I love it.
Right,
Guys, it was so much fun. So much fun. I need to let Ed go. I'm glad so many of you enjoyed it. For those that were with us today, I feel that you did genuinely have a good time. I hope you did. One thing I would love you to do more of is just comment and like this video, because if you comment, then we genuinely will listen to that feedback. So let us know.
Not in the
thoughts.
chat.
Yeah,
not in the chat.
Not in the chat. I mean, we love the chat, but now is the time when we say goodbye to go just before I open up Twitter or open up whatever. I'm going to leave a comment. That'd be really valuable because people outside of this video at Scout want to watch it. Want to read the comments.
Yeah. Just so Ian knows, Ed, did you get your money back from the live fine? No.
Goodbye. So yeah, thanks guys. That would have been the best out, but we're not well synced enough yet.
Right, okay.
Thank you for watching. We'll be back next week. I don't know what game we'll do next week, although I do have plans on the Saturday. So for once, I actually might be doing something socially.
Smash that like button, guys, before you leave. Smash it. Comment, subscribe. What we want.